Angry Bets, um, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, please. No, I'm in the bedroom. Trying something new. So, okay. Hold on, I've lost my chat. Yeah, so put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, or a thumbs up, or something. It says I'm live. Okay, Alexis says she can hear me. Hi, Leanie. Hey, Alexis. Hey, Crab Apples. Hello. Hey, Amber. I know a lot of people don't like it. Hey, Overfear. I know a lot of people like, oh, I don't like it when you say hi. I do this because this is how we get the technical difficulties worked out. Hey, Havasu Mom, good to see you. I'm sitting in the bedroom. Mr. Grebo's out of town, so kind of got some peace and quiet. So, okay, everybody say hello to themselves, to everybody. Hold on. I think my camera's got fingerprints. There. Hey, Blondie, good to see you. Hey, Five Flames. Oh, good. I'm glad it's good. So I was sitting over kind of in the corner by my, well, you can see my stand-up bass is over there and stuff. So I was sitting over there, but it was extra dark. And then I had to sit on the edge of the bed in this really uncomfortable position. And then you could see weird shadows on the iPad because we're going to watch the iPad and watch the two videos from today. So I scooted down to the end of the bed. Grebo Jr.'s in the living room, and I can trust him to be about as quiet as I can, as equivalent to the amount of the distance I can throw the 6'6" child. So yeah, he's not going to be quiet. Hey, Florida Salt and Sass, good to see you. I said hi to Blondie. Hey, Marlene Dietrich, good to see you. Everybody say hi to each other. Hey, Starlight, good to see you. I'm going to, let me make sure I can see everybody. Oh, Mischief, good to see you. So I figured I went back to look at my notes, and literally since the last live we've done, I have not taken one note. Why I have not taken one note is because she's literally said it's just the same thing over and over and over. But I figure we can discuss some stuff like her trip back and stuff. But I think the two today would be watch the one she put out this morning, and the one later tonight would be a good starting point for the conversation. So put a one in the chat if you're okay with watching the videos from today, and then that'll be the spring off point for all these other tomfuckery. Hey, Catlicious, good to see you. Oh, good. Thanks, Catlicious. Okay, thanks, Mischief. Thanks, Amber. Yep. Yeah, those pizzas. Shh. Nat B, hello. Yeah, I just figured, you know, I need to do cardio, right? Hey, Nirvana, good to see you. All right, everybody say hello to everybody. Hey, Layla G, good to see you. Let me make sure I've got this all forward and caught up. Exactly, Florida Salt and Sass. It's like, yeah, I have some thoughts about that too. Um, oh, cool. Thanks, Alexis. Yeah, it's like it's to the point with Chantal, like where the cycle is so fast now that it's just like, yeah, if you've tuned in once, you've heard it all. Like nothing new and unique is coming out of this. And now that she's back in Kuwait, there's really not going to be anything. Though there is a twist to it, I will say, with her trying to reintroduce salad. So, hey, Prunell, Wings, what is that? Wings Proggle, hello. Maybe a short card. So, okay. Hey, Angela G. All right. You guys just want to dive right into the video, or you guys want to just little, yeah, like a centrifuge crab apples? Do you guys just want to chit chat amongst yourselves while I get this all set up? And once again, I will not give Chantal a view. I don't care if there's 3 people or 300 people in my chat. I will not give her the view. So we're going to stuff that Kristen says or stuff that Kay says on Twitter. I tend to go to her first. If she doesn't have it up, then I go to the farms and get their archive. She's not going to get a penny out of me. All right, let me do, I'm going to do a quick sound check. So let me find a clip for you guys to listen to so we can do a quick sound check of her. Hold on. Let's see. I just had it too. How did I lose it? Where is stuff? There it is. All right, let me go to stuff Kay said. Okay, let's do a quick. Okay, we're gonna do a quick sound check if that's okay with you guys. Exactly, Havasu, Mom. Oh, Florida Sultan says I don't do Twitter. Like it's just I'm not very good at it, so I don't do anything on Twitter. I need to learn how to use it better, unfortunately. I'm trying. First I need to work. Okay, first I have to turn off the Christmas lights or my fairy lights so everybody can see. Okay, now when I start the sound, put a 1 in chat if you can hear it just fine. This is just a short clip. I'll turn off the lights behind us in a minute, but I have to be able to see what I'm doing. So that reflection should go away, the reflection over here. But I'm going to just push play on this. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear it okay. Put a 2 in the chat if you can't hear.
Doesn't know I'm eating this yet.
So 1 in the chat if the volume's good, 2 if it's too muffled. It's just a clip. Hey, nothing but trouble.
He's talking business with his friend in the other room.
Hey, it's just Ray. Welcome.
On the phone.
Okay, Amber says 1. Mischief says 1. Crabapple said 1. Okay.
I saw his phone ring, saw who it was. And I was like, he's going to be a while.
So want it louder or this is perfect?
I'm going to go eat.
Okay, everybody's saying 1.
Behind his back.
It's low.
I know it's bad. He's going to find out.
Try turning it up a little bit on your end, Leanie.
And no, he doesn't like when I eat like this because
okay, a little louder.
Helpless. He feels like he couldn't do anything to help me.
Okay.
That's what he's expressed.
Okay, how about that?
Doesn't know I'm eating this yet.
Okay. How is the volume now? Okay, I won't talk over her.
He's talking business with his friend in the other room.
Okay, that's good. And I won't talk over her. Sorry I was doing that. I was yelling like, can you hear it? And you guys, all you can hear is me yelling over it. So can you hear me okay? 1 if you can hear me okay. And you can hear her okay. Put a 2 in the chat if there's either a problem with me or her and explain like 2 and put, Chantal's too quiet or 2 and I'm too quiet. But do I sound okay? And now I'm going to push play on her.
On the phone.
Oh, I pray you guys can't hear the smacking. Oh my God.
I saw his phone ring, saw who it was.
Exactly, Love Loud.
I was like, he's going to be a while.
Hey, No Justice. 69,420.
I'm going to go eat. Behind his back.
Okay.
I know it's bad.
So, all right. You guys can hear me okay? You can hear her okay? So let me go back. So yeah, just hold on a second. Let's just go. We're going to watch the video she put out this morning called, let's see, Not Having the Heart. The one she put out this morning, which was, God, what was it called? Story time. It was the story time vermicelli one. So, okay.
Macaroni, the San Francisco treat.
Okay. We're starting now. Put a 1 in chat if it sounds good.
Beauties. Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out? Or maybe you just have a pressing question for me you want answered. All you have to do is request a personalized video or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super easy. Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
Hey, Coach J, welcome.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm making a homemade rice-a-roni, and here are some of the spices I am using. Now, I don't know if you guys grew up on rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. So I'm starting with some vermicelli noodles, and I'm going to fry them in some butter. Yeah, I know, a lot of butter. Maybe at least like almost a stick, 3/4 of a stick. Little tiny.
I'm just going to write there 3/4 of a stick of butter. Mind you, this woman has raging uncontrolled diabetes, hypertension. So, okay, yeah, we'll push play for a minute. I don't even have notes. I am watching this for the first time. So,
A bit of oil. And you want to fry the vermicelli noodles until they're nice and brown. Like you know how they're white before or yellow? They have to be brown now. So once they're brown, I add the rice, basmati rice that's been soaking for about a half an hour in some water. And I added some.
sorry, I'm going to keep pausing for a minute, but notice she can't even be bothered. I'm assuming she's going to go right into the eating. She can't even be bothered to do a proper cooking vlog. She puts a few B-roll clips in and then a list of the shit she threw in the pot and stuff. It's like there's low effort, there's no effort, and then there's whatever it is Chantal's doing, which is even like -4 effort.
Chicken stock cubes. I added 2 of those.
Salt.
And I'm going to cook it until it's bubbling like this. So you want to boil it until it's got bubbles on the surface like this, and then reduce the heat and let it cook for another 14 minutes. And here is the result.
Right?
Our
Nope.
homemade curry rice rice-a-roni.
Nope.
Yes.
No gallbladder. And look at this chicken.
And accompanying the rice this evening, I have a homemade rotisserie chicken.
She just said a homemade rotisserie chicken. I'm sorry. A rotisserie chicken is something that is cooked on a rotisserie. This was a frozen chicken you thawed out, threw in a pan with a bunch of butter and a bunch of spices. Not a rotisserie chicken. She also looks like she cooked it on the same temperature that McStabby cooks, which is like 500 degrees because it looks burnt. Sorry.
I just put in the oven, and as you can see, it's juicy. The juice is coming out the leg there with a whole bunch of spices. Just my pretty much entire spice rack. And here is my din din.
And
hello, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
I'd like to say right there, and she goes, and here is my din din, not our din din or dinner for my husband and I. Here is my din din. I can guarantee you she probably ate all that vermicelli and rice with the stick of butter and that entire chicken. Enough food for a solid 3 to 4 adults. And nothing healthy on the plate. She thinks a handful of unwashed arugula. Are you kidding me?
Welcome back to another video. This is, I guess, a mukbang. Eat dinner with me, whatever you want to call it. I'm eating on camera. So, yeah, if eating bugs you, then this might not be the video for you.
Okay, real quick, I'm just going to throw in this new meek, mild, oh, I'm such a dainty, quirky girl thing. Here's what I think's going on with this is that strike. I think that strike did shake her. I think her paycheck was much smaller than she expected because she had that entire week off. So I think we're going to continue to get this dainty queen, I'm a quirky, funny girl attitude until 90 days are up and that strike falls off. And then I think we might see a rage to end all rages if she can make it that long. But I think this is her right now trying to groom, and I do mean groom, this imaginary new audience. Okay, I'll shut up.
It's been a little while since I've done this recording.
Hey, Angela.
Since I've been back, I haven't done one yet. So let's get to. So I'm just having something I had for dinner. You guys saw in the intro how I made the rice. Very good vermicelli curry rice. And just a roasted chicken with a bunch of spices on it. You know, all kinds of spices. I just throw pretty much every spice I have on it. And put a bit of olive oil. So some water. And
do I sound a little less tinny now? Put a 1 in the chat if I sound bearable.
Some yogurt. So, bismillah. And let's get to. So, this is like one of my favorite meals. You guys know I have little baby pickles.
Salt.
Arugula. And I'm just going to take a piece of chicken. Some rice here.
Does it drive anybody else crazy that she loads up the serving spoon with the rice, uses her filthy hands to grab a chunk of chicken with her hands, because she's eating with her left hand with the spoon. She's using her right hand to grab a chunk of chicken, throw it onto the spoon with the rice she's just scooped up.
Beauty bite.
Shovels it in. Oh, look at that. Oh, and a spoonful of full fat sour cream right into the container. Yummy. Yummy.
The chicken is nice and tender. Wow.
And the smacking. I don't know if you can hear the smacking, but
so I want to talk to you guys.
Hey, Stephanie.
I've been wanting to do like my cat's playing in the background. Story time of my travel journey.
Okay, here comes some lies. Oh, I don't think I
From
can
start to finish.
Hold on.
Now,
I don't know if I can speed this up on Twitter. I don't think there's any way for me to play this faster, is there? Oh shit. Oh wait. You guys let me hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I'm going to try to speed it up a little. Is that okay with you guys? So playback speed, how about 1.25? Do you want 1.25? Put a 1 if you want 1.25. Put a 2 if you want 1.5 playback speed. So a 1 if you're solid with 1.25. Put a 2. Okay, how about we go with 1.25? Because I'm gonna kill you guys with asking all these stupid questions. Okay, so we'll go with 1.25 and see how that goes. It gives us enough space to stop and
have done
observe.
Like little bits here and there in live streams, but all right. So I find this travel very exhausting, but I also see it as like a challenge. And no matter how unhealthy I am, the Aries in me loves challenges. My personality.
So let me get this straight. Miriam, the pious Muslim, where your zodiac signs and astrology is completely not okay, is now full on sitting here leaning into her Aries personality while wearing a hijab, while shoveling food into her face hole with her left hand. That is her left hand, I think. Yeah, that is her left hand. Oh, yeah.
So my flight was like
touches her face
so my flight was booked on April 24th, the Wednesday.
Right.
And I had it booked for a little while because if you book international flights last minute,
she is a joke.
It's crazy. Just go on the Qatar website and try to book something last minute. You'll see.
So go on the Qatar website and try to book something last minute. So rather than like most adults do, because she said, oh, I'm going to be here for a little while longer. And we knew the second that tiny paycheck dropped, she was going to be online and buying a ticket back to Kuwait. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she was thinking about staying in Canada for a little bit longer. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she was just waiting for that paycheck to drop so she could get the fuck out of Dodge because she was tired of not being able to eat what she wants when she wants, and she was getting tired of the skinny queen act. So 1, if you think she thought about staying in Canada longer. 2, if you know that the second that money hit her bank account, she was booking a flight. Get away from her family.
So I decided that I wanted to come back for sure. I joked a lot. He booked me a flight.
Yep. Yeah, so she could have saved some money, but she chose not to. Oh.
And
grabbing the chicken.
I decided to take the same bus I always take. My family.
So I decided to take the same bus I always take. I'm going to guess we're now going to hear some kind of little diatribe about how she could have got a ride and her family loves her and they're willing to give her rides, but it's so much easier for her to take the bus, yada, 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 or some kind of excuse. I think that's what we're going to hear while she sits here and ambidextrously shovels food into her face hole. Mind you, that's a serving platter and a serving spoon. Come on, Chins, don't prove me wrong.
Always offers to drive me.
Oh, yep. Bada boom. Told you. It's like I know her.
especially my aunt.
Hey,
My
Shannon,
mom works
welcome.
a lot,
Hey, EP.
and she's very nervous driving to airports because they're busy.
Hey,
But my aunt
hey,
is not.
Frosty.
She's more at ease with that. And
So if your aunt's at ease, why did she not drive you to the airport, Shantal?
you know what? I say no. Because I don't really like putting people out for that reason.
So let me get this straight. This woman who will complain about everybody in the airport, everybody on the plane, take up enough room on a plane for 2 entire people and put everybody out around her is going to sit here and say, I don't like putting other people out. Stop. Stop. You are one of the most unaware, self-centered fucks I have ever seen. You are the poster child on how not to behave in a polite society, Chantal. Please stop. It's like the secondhand cringe. I am embarrassed for you.
You know, it's a lot of traveling and it's just gas and this and that. Although I would pay for gas, but would offer to. They would be like, no.
I love how she.
Anyway, so there's a bus called Orleans Express. It's a very good charter bus. So.
Oh, another spoonful of full fat sour cream. Right into the container. Yummy.
I dropped my car off. I called a taxi. So basically on the 24th, I decided to. My bus was at 2:15, so I had to drop my car off. So
yeah, I agree with you, Cozy J. I think a lot of this, and I said hi to Frosty. Yeah, I think a lot of this is just she's just kind of we know Chantal. She's pulling little bits from things she's seen on movies. She's pulling little bits from things she thinks people want to hear. Little bits of things to make the story sound interesting. I mean, Chantal's proven herself. She's a lying liar who lies. You know, rule number 1: Chantal lies. So I think that's a lot of what's going on here. But yes, please look at her eating. She has both hands and she is shoveling it into her face hole with both hands, you know, and then dipping that spoon. That's her new thing. Like, that's probably a cup and a half. Sorry, a cup and a half of sour cream. So, like, yogurt. So I need to look up how much calories is in that. But that's, you know, she's eating one of those with every meal. You know, that's a solid 150, 200 more calories per meal that she just doesn't need, just to prove what a glutton she is. Sorry, I'm rambling.
I drove up around 11:30, you know, said my goodbyes, everything. Dropped my car, called a taxi at like 1:30.
Right? She's so considerate. Such a lady, a dainty lady.
Taxi had trouble finding me, so I was like a few minutes late.
Hey, Gina, welcome.
Plus, he took like the long way to where I needed to go, so I wasn't too happy about that, but whatever.
He took the long way where, you know, you needed to go, but whatever. I like this. Oh, Chantal, because you're such an experienced driver and you're such a conscientious human being. And so, yes, to sit here and judge the taxi driver, right? It's like she's not happy unless she's unhappy. She's not happy unless she is complaining about everybody else. It's like, I think she knows that she is such an inconvenience to everybody around her that, like, you know, she really has the I know you are, but what am I attitude. Or yeah.
So
Shovel it in.
I got dropped off at the wrong location, and that's my fault.
Yeah, touch your face.
The last time when I came to Canada, the bus dropped me off
with the greasy
on the one
hands
side of the street. Okay. And that's the drop-off location. The pickup is on the other side of a busy, busy, busy street. Huge, like 4-lane, busy office area, like downtown area.
Oh.
Finally, 2:15 rolls around, and I have my luggage. Like my suitcase was 25 kg. I had my carry, the other checked luggage. Sorry, my backpack and my CPAP. This is so good, by the way.
Eating with both hands, yummy. Touch your face. Oh, another spoonful sour cream, yummy.
So then,
touch it all.
The bus comes on the other side of the road, and I start panicking because I'm not in the best of shape, and it's very busy.
I'm not in the best of shape. That's kind of like saying Ted Bundy. He had some issues with women.
And the bus doesn't wait that long. They load people's luggage, and there weren't that many people waiting, and then they leave.
Hey, Ruthie.
From experience. So I was yelling. I'm like, hey, imagine me yelling, dragging my luggage across the median. People are beeping at me because I'm like stopping traffic.
I bet you were. Slow. God, she's slow.
I saw, I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know if that's a worm.
So she didn't wash the greens on her plate, and now she's seeing worms or something. Love that for her.
The arugula.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't want to eat it. I'm like, I have ick.
She just smelled her fingers. Oh my God. Right?
So I had to run.
Okay.
And I could hardly breathe because I had to run from.
Did she just say I had to run? So Shantal is now claiming that she was running across the street with the 55-pound rolling suitcase, her CPAP, and her backpack. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Shantal even remotely got enough speed to be considered a slow run. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she's so full of shit, her eyes are brown.
It was like a huge street, and then to the bus stop was like a little ways down, and I was running with my luggage. It was so heavy.
I was running.
I'm having trouble breathing.
I was running. Sure, Jan.
I'm yelling.
So,
and still the bus driver doesn't hear me because of the truck.
So what is it? I was having trouble breathing because I was running, but I was yelling. So when you can't breathe, that means you can't get enough oxygen. So you're not yelling. So here I am. This is an honest question. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she was standing on the other side of the road, screaming obnoxiously, trying to get the bus driver's attention. Me. You know how she likes to be the center of attention and be obnoxious? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she was screaming and yelling on the other side of the road. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she was just huffing it across the road, running to get there. You know, like the dainty little lady she is. I'll shut up. Sorry.
It was so loud, right?
Yeah.
But I do make it there just on time. She was about to close the thing. And I'm like, she's looking at me like,
yep.
You know,
her
she
fat
wasn't
ass.
the friendliest, honestly, but
yeah,
whatever.
She wasn't the friendliest, probably Shantal, because you stood on the other side of the road screaming like a banshee. I mean, the bus driver was probably like, isn't there a tree you should be in somewhere, you fucking harpy, while you're shrieking obnoxiously. And then you probably took your sweet ass time getting across the road. Of course, there was no, because you were late. And by the time you got there, she was probably running behind schedule. And because she didn't bend over backwards and come and help you load your stuff into the bus, she wasn't very friendly. That's what I think happened.
Usually, they put your luggage in for you.
Yep.
And I saw her
Did I call it?
Everyone else's luggage in as I'm running there.
Did I call it? Did I
because
call
it? Was heavy.
Yeah.
Like, I just need a minute. I'm so, like, I had to run here from, she's like, oh, you were on the other side. I'm like, yeah.
I had to run. Yeah. If Shantal was running, my mother was a virgin. Just saying.
So then I'm like, do you mind helping me with my luggage? It's very heavy. And she didn't say anything. She just kind of like came around.
Yeah, because you were late.
Stood there.
You were late.
And then in front, she's like, well, help me. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you were late and you put everybody else out
So I helped
because.
her, and we both managed to do it. And then I just did the other luggage. It wasn't as heavy.
Hey, Port Angeles, welcome. Yeah. I will say Shantal she's that entitled person that expects everybody to wait for her, and so I'm sure the bus driver, they have timetables they need to keep. It's no joke. But she doesn't know that because she never takes public transportation and she only thinks about herself and she's never really had a job, waiting on other people. So she has no idea. And her family has only ever told her yes and enabled her, and she really has no friends except for the sycophants around her. So yeah, she has no idea how society actually works.
Then, like, I probably should have read their policy on like helping people, but
yeah,
with their luggage. But the guy, it's usually a guy, and he just always puts my luggage in the thing.
Okay. I'll shut up after this. The fact she said I probably should have read their policy, I'm going to guess she went and read it because there was a woman and the woman didn't help her with her luggage. Dollars to donuts. Put a 1 in chat if you think there's a chance that she actually lodged a complaint against that female driver for not helping her. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm just grasping at straws.
Like, he gets off the bus every time he gets to a stop, opens the thing under the bus and puts everyone's luggage in. So I thought that was what they do.
Chantal's a liar, and she hates women, all other women. Exactly, Nat B.
Hi.
Exactly, Florida Sea and Salt. Exactly.
I get on the bus. Nobody sat beside me the whole way. We made a few other stops. And
Nobody sat beside me the entire way. What were they going to do? Slide one butt cheek on the 8 inches of seat of the second or third seat that remained because you took the rest of it up? You are the size of a small van, Chantal. Let's not get it twisted, okay? You are not a skinny, dainty girl, regardless of what your filters are telling you.
I like being alone on the bus because I know my hijab makes my face shape weird.
No.
Sorry about that.
Your face is huge. You have filters set to 11, and you've got so much extra weight. So it's not the hijab. And I don't know what it is with her tucking it in around like that. She looks ridiculous.
I like to just think, and just rest. The bus is comfortable. I don't like to talk the whole way. So,
okay. Who thinks that she's telling a legit story here? Who thinks she's starting to make shit up because she's starting to pause? And she doesn't want to sound like she complains too much, but it sounds to me like the wheels are turning. I also see in chat somebody says the cat is in heat again. I need to watch and see. Is the cat acting wonky again?
Finally, I get there. It's like 4:45. I get on the bus, get a cart, put my luggage on it, which is really hard to do, but I did it.
It does
and
have
I
a
get
sumo.
into the terminal, and I have to make my way to. My flight was at 9:35. That's I think we were boarding. You board before that. I think 8:30 was boarding.
Exactly, salt and sass.
So I made my way to departures, which was upstairs and gate like 500 something like that for Qatar Airways.
Oh, a couple spoonfuls.
Already there's a line forming.
Oh, God forbid other people have needs, Chantal.
So I decided, the check-in, I think it was only going to open in like an hour. So I sat for like 20 minutes and then decided to start getting in the line as more people were lining up.
I sat for 20 minutes and decided to get in the line. No, what happened is she was probably beat red and ready to drop. And because she had to walk, 100 yards to wherever she was, she had to sit down for 20 to 30 minutes, catch her breath. And by the time she did, everybody else had lined up. She didn't sit just to wait for the line. I think she was physically unable to stand any longer.
And even then I had to stand for like 45 minutes.
Wham! Oh, shovel some more in, Chantal. Ooh, another spoonful. Ooh, lick that spoon.
Check my luggage.
Touch your face.
And the girl,
the dirty fingers.
My luggage was over. She's like, yeah, it is heavy. You're over by 2 kg. And she's like, it's going to be $100. I'm like, how much is it? Like, I'll just pay. So it's going to be $104. I'm like, I'll pay it. I don't care.
Wouldn't it be nice just to think, $100 is no big deal?
And then I told her, I'm like, why my luggage is heavy? Because it was my birthday trip. And
so here we are a month later, and she's lying to the clerk. Oh, it was my birthday trip. Not, it was a border hop, and I had to come. So now she's claiming a month later that it was her birthday trip.
I got a lot of extra clothes, and she was like, I don't want to charge you on your birthday. And I was like, are you sure I don't want you to get in trouble?
Thank you, Kelbell. Let's see what Kelbell says. I just noticed that she's eating with her face practically on the plate. Who eats like this, right? It's literally both hands up on both sides. And yeah, have you noticed that she has slowly jacked the table up? So she is just shoveling it directly into her face hole at this point. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
So like, okay. Because she wanted me to
Granny Noodles.
Transfer from one suitcase to another. And I was like, oh no. I had to sit on that luggage while my mom and sister tried to close it. If I open it, you're going to get hit in the face with a bra or something. And she just laughed. So I made her laugh too. So making people laugh does help.
So the pious Muslim woman is discussing her undergarments with a complete stranger in public. I'm sure that's in the Quran somewhere. Somebody let me know what surah that is.
how you have an attitude about something really makes a difference with how people treat you. So on travel days, I muster up every ounce of positivity. Embrace myself for the fact that it could be a total crap show.
Like the fact that you lie to the airlines and don't let them know that you need 2 seats.
So,
hey Dot, welcome.
That rice is so good. You guys gotta try that recipe.
So put a 1 in the chat if you think she just finished that entire vat of vermicelli and rice. 1 in the chat if you think she ate it all. 2 in the chat if you think there's a little bit left in that kitchen. So 1 in the chat if you think she ate all the rice and all the chicken. 2 if you think there's something left.
So I check in my luggage, get my boarding pass, make my way to security. Everything goes fine.
I don't know if you can see, she got
and then I was like,
grease on her face.
I saw St. Hubert's, and I was like, I really want to eat this one last time because I won't get to eat it for a long time. So I decided to check it out.
Right, Nat B?
I got a chicken burger, fries, you saw what I had. And I go to ask for an extra gravy, and she's like, man, there's a whole all-you-can-have gravy dispenser.
I'm going to guess she didn't say that. Shantal probably wanted to get extra gravy, and the lady said, if you want more, it's over there. That's probably how that went. And I can guarantee if Shantal didn't find out before she sat down, she would have thrown a fit till somebody else went and got it for her fat ass. I'm betting.
So for my audience who doesn't know St. Hubert's, it's a Canadian chain.
Hey, Jenna, Talia, good to see you.
A chalet-style chicken rotisserie chicken place. So good. And their gravy is what makes them. Okay, their barbecue sauce gravy. Their chicken sauce. It's so good. It's like drinkable.
Yeah. So this right here, like maybe this happened, maybe this didn't happen. Have you noticed Shantal? She's spending every waking moment that she's not recording a video, scouring online, and she's trying really hard to do all the quirky, funny things that, you know, she reads about herself. So, you know, everybody was bringing up the gravy that she had before, and then remember she did, gravy in moderation or portion gravy at her mom's. And so gravy is the theme for the month because it's cute and quirky. I love gravy. You know, she's really leaning heavy into the new year, new me bullshit. That's what I think's going on.
So, although believe it or not, I only had 1 cup. So then I started making my way to the gate, and I'm walking, and I'm walking, and I'm walking for about 15 minutes. And my gate was still pretty far away, so I was like, miraculously, on my right side, I come across complimentary, it was like a little mini train station area where you can wait to get complimentary ride to your gate. So you know what? I did that.
So guess what? My fat ass slid in there and took up 3 spots. You know, things that kids and disabled people take. But no, I'm going to do that because I've eaten myself into immobility. She is not disabled. Shantal is not disabled. She is massive, and she has done this to herself. Zero sympathy here.
But I feel like the guy didn't really want to do it. He comes up and he's like,
yeah. Because
he pulls the card up and he's like,
it wasn't
he didn't say anything to me for a while.
It wasn't appropriate, Shantal.
Like, eventually he's like, you need a ride? I'm like, yes, please. I'm like, this is my gate. I forget the number. Is it far? He's like,
so, like I said, those things are for people with like small children and disabled people. Shantal, you know, if Shantal, it's all she does is milk the system.
When they do that, I know it's going to be far, so. I get up, put my stuff on the cart.
Far to Shantal is 30 feet. She finished off the vat of sour cream.
He takes me to my gate. A lot of people are waiting. He's like, you have a lot of people waiting for your flight, man. So I knew right away it's going to be a full flight. We boarded, you know, on time.
Right, Nat B?
I'm not wearing an undercap, so.
How does she fit in that bathroom?
We board on time. And I had a window seat. And the guy who had the aisle seat, I said, "Do you want to switch?"
I had a window seat. Chantal, let's be realistic. You had the window seat, you had a middle seat, and you probably had 6 inches of the aisle seat. Come on. Let's be real here.
Because my stomach was feeling weird, and I knew I would have to go to the bathroom.
My stomach was feeling weird. You mean from the 5,692 calories of fat and salt you just stuffed into your face hole before you got on the plane? Shocking. The person without a gallbladder.
I just didn't want to have to bug people to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you bugged everybody on the plane. Trust me, sweetheart.
So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll change. Then another guy came, big guy.
Oh, the nerve. The nerve of this bish to call somebody else big.
And I had to get a seatbelt extension, so I was like, asked the lady, the cabin crew, for a seatbelt extender, and everyone was staring at me, like everyone, as she was hooking it up for me.
It's because you are a 40-year-old woman at 5'1" that has eaten herself into near immobility, and you're probably 500 pounds, not to mention you are LARPing as a Muslim. Yeah, everybody was looking, Chantal. Guaranteed. Not to mention, the plane probably needed to go, and your seatbelt wasn't done up, so it probably slowed everything down. That's what my guess is. Put a 1 in the chat if you think everybody was staring because it was a spectacle to behold. Put a 2 in the chat if you think everybody was staring because they're mean, terrible people and Chantal did nothing.
Because it was hard for me to do, given that it was so cramped because of the guy in the middle and me and my size.
No. You were cramped. Once again, because you are the size of a VW bug. You are a 5'1" woman that is probably pushing 500 pounds that did not purchase 2 seats. It had nothing to do with the dude in the middle. It had everything to do with you. Oops. Take some accountability there, Cupcake. Oh, she finished off the whole thing of sour cream or the yogurt. Oh, scrape it. Come on, Chantal, lick it. Lick it. Just lick it. Oh, dainty girl wipes her face.
So I didn't really care. Whatever, I'm used upstairs. I am who I am. I am what I am. I'm in the state.
I love how she the victim mentality. Everybody stares at me. Everybody's terrible to me. Poor me.
I'm in and I have to deal with it. But another reason I wanted to get the St. Hubert's was so I would be full for the whole flight. Because the tray table doesn't come down on me because of my size.
Because why? No. The tray table doesn't come down on me because of my size. No, Chantal, the tray table doesn't come down because your actual stomach is so big it touches the seat in front of you. That's not big, okay? That's not just my stomach's a little big. Ha ha, I'm a little chunky. I'm fluffy. No, you are super morbidly obese. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're. Nope, I'm getting mean. Never mind.
It doesn't come fully down, so.
I'm not saying it.
Usually, if I'm sitting beside someone, I just won't eat.
Hey, Pernilla.
I just won't eat. Sometimes I have snacks in my bag, but I'll get drinks, and I'll just say I'll just give an excuse they're like, you don't want food, and everyone around me is eating, and I'm just like, no, I'm just so tired and I don't feel well, and I had a big dinner because honestly, they serve dinner. They serve dinner service at 10:30.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stop rambling. Hey, Dot, I agree. Yeah, I think the thing is, Chantal probably had a solid 2,000 calories before she got on that plane. She doesn't need another speck of food.
So it was easy to, just brush it off. And then my stomach really didn't feel well, and so I did go to the bathroom like 2 or 3. I think it was 2 times. Yeah, I went to
exactly, Leanie.
2 times to the washroom. Then once I went
exactly.
just to take off my hijab for a few minutes and just be comfortable. So. I fit comfortably in the bathroom. There's no issue there. I don't know if the Qatar ones are just bigger, but they're very nice. And yeah, they had 3 of them in the back area. So I didn't worry about taking someone's, bathroom time. Spent about 5-10 minutes. So then.
Is this our dainty Muslima discussing her ablutions, her bathroom time, her bodily functions with an internet of strangers and men? Okay, pray do tell, Chantal. So
And being in the
pious.
aisle, you can get out in and out very easily. And I guess I'm just sharing this because as a bigger person, having all
Okay.
this extra weight adds so much stress.
I love how she's like, as a bigger person, all this extra weight. Chantal, stop using, what do they call them, like ad hominems, or the cutesy little. You are super morbidly obese. You could lose 350 pounds and still be on the upper end of a normal weight range for you. You're not large. You're not a bigger girl. You are massive.
To travel, which is already stressful for like a fit person. So all the walking on travel day, I do wear compression stockings, like
Yes.
black compression
Oh.
socks.
I'll
That
stop pausing for anybody watching. I'll stop rambling. Sorry, I just haven't seen this. We're gonna watch this one, and then we're gonna watch your next one. I haven't seen either of these, so I'm sorry I have so much to say. I'll try to stop.
up to my knees. Um, so I'm just kind of sharing my experience as like an obese person, which I always like to do. I like to talk it out because it's like a bit like very exhausting. So then what did I watch again? Oh, I watched Lights Out, but I was like nodding in and out because I don't sleep properly without my CPAP. So I slept as much as I could the whole time.
So,
Excuse me.
I was agreeing with you, Havasu Mom, that I find it hard to believe that she fits in the bathroom. I don't know if she would wear Depends. I don't think they make Depends her size. Um, we'll just do a quick poll. Put a 1 in the chat if you think there's a chance that she's wearing Depends on these flights to make it. Put a 2 in the chat if like, nah, you don't think. I need to think about that.
And then yeah, so I didn't eat for that whole 12-hour flight. Just had a lot of water when they would come around and some like I think I had like some soda because I was like getting kind of hungry near the end. But like they served breakfast when we were like close to landing, and it was like chicken and rice again. Like they served chicken and rice for dinner, and then chicken and rice dish, like a curry chicken and rice for breakfast. So I was like, no, that I passed up too. But then we get to Doha, Qatar. Excuse me, and I had a hiccup. But then we get to Doha, Qatar, and then I had like a 2 hour and some odd
So,
change.
for anybody that's curious, I'm Googling. I think ready-made wise, 3X is the largest size you can get just in a store from Depends, I think. I might be wrong.
Transfer. So they had carts waiting to take us wherever we needed to go. I used the bathroom. I was so happy to be back in the presence of a bidet. And just like I could smell oud in the air, and I'm like, I'm in the Middle East. You see all the prayer rooms, and it's just like, yes. So
Right? Catalicious, the smell. God.
I was pretty hungry and thirsty. I get to my gate. I decided not to buy anything to eat or drink. I knew they would be serving something on the flight because Qatar will serve like a mini meal or a good sized snack and drinks. Even like the flight is literally 50 minutes. So
Put a 1 in the chat if you think that all the air stewardesses sit in the back and talk about the massive, planet-sized white woman LARPing as a Muslim. Put a 2 in the chat if you think, nah, they're not talking about her.
um, I get to my gate, and then this lady from Zimbabwe comes up and starts talking to me. She was so friendly.
Hey, Blue Daisy.
And she was telling me her life story, like how she was coming from Dubai. She moved from South Africa to Dubai, and she was going back to Zimbabwe because she got robbed. And she said that they stole they robbed her of all her things.
This is a standard airport scam, so she fell for that. Ha! Good, you got robbed. Man, everybody is thinking that she did wear Depends. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet she did that.
She didn't have much. She had like a huge teddy bear with her to bring for her daughter.
Oh,
so I felt so bad for her, like her story, but she was really religious. Like she was Christian, and
Chantal's a moron.
I will pray for you. Inshallah, you will be safe and everything will be okay. She was like 25, I guess, and
yeah,
she was
scammer.
Just really friendly. Like we talked until I had to board. I'm like, I have to go board my.
Shantal, she was probably so flattered that somebody wanted to have a conversation with her and was probably flattering her left and right. But yeah, that's like a standard scam.
And my plane, and she was just like, good luck, and she was very, very friendly. So she had a bit of a sad story that
either she did run into that person and got scammed, or put a 1 in the chat if you think this person actually was there and Shantal had a conversation with her and gave her money. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Shantal read somewhere about this scam. And so she's making this up because she wants people to think she was being kind and got scammed, blah, blah, blah. So 1, if you think this really happened. 2, if you think she's telling porky pies right here and, is just doing it to stir the pot.
That I listened to. And
yep, 2s.
then,
Look at all those
I
2s.
hate when this happens.
Yep.
Sometimes when you board a plane, you just
nothing
go in
but
that
trouble,
little
says 1.
tube thing right to the plane door. We had to take a bus.
Stephanie says she gave her
One of
money.
those buses you have to stand up in. So I'm like dizzy. They make me so dizzy. So I'm trying to balance. I'm tired. I'm so tired at this point.
She says, oh, I was trying to balance. I was tired. Why don't you also mention you weigh nearly 500 pounds? That's probably pretty hard to cart around after a while.
And so it was a good, like, almost 10-minute drive. Like, I don't know how big this airport is, but
10
to
whole
the
minutes.
tarmac place where our plane was waiting for us.
10
And
minutes.
the amount of stairs I had to go up to get to the plane.
Okay.
It was a lot of stairs.
Okay, I'm pushing pause. Put in the chat how many stairs you think she had to go up to get to that plane. Isn't it like 25, 30 stairs for one of those gangplanks? Put how many stairs you think she had to go up in the chat. Go to get up to that plane. Somebody Google it and let me know in chat with those gangplanks how many stairs they have.
So luckily, it was moving slow, the line to get into the plane, so I could take a break in between the stairs. But they were big stairs too, like high up, so I had to kind of go one at a time, and it was really hard on me. But I made it, and the plane was a really nice plane, and it was empty. It was almost empty. I had the whole row to myself. I leaned back, and I just like.
Can anybody think of a reason why the airspace in the Middle East might be empty? What possibly could be going on that there's not as much air travel going on in the Middle East? Gee, gosh, I can't think of anything.
Enjoyed the flight. Like, I just dozed off a bit. And they came around, they gave us snack. I dozed off after the snack, but it was basically they give you a bottle of juice.
I agree, Dot.
Juice.
I think she wears the pads.
It was like a mini margarita pizza. It was so good. It was so good. So that was good for me. I was fine with that. And then, we landed in Kuwait, and I went through the immigration, whatever you got to do there. And then the part of travel I hate the most, because you're almost there, you're so tired, then you have to wait for your luggage, and around it's crowded. People are all rushing for their luggage. So it took another, I'd say, half an hour for just my luggage to get there, out of the carousel. So I finally saw my luggage, and part of me always panics, like, is my luggage gonna make it? I don't know. I always like that. I don't know why there's like
realistically, who's gonna steal a suitcase with like 5 smelly tents in them and a massive padded bra with cheese stains all over it? Asking for a friend.
Causing the lines in this video. Sorry, guys. Weird. Finally, my luggage comes. I struggle to get it on, and
exactly nothing.
I go out, and you guys saw Salah waiting for me. It was so.
Hey, Laura Luke, so welcome.
It's just the idea of somebody that cares about you and loves you waiting for you. And you see everyone else waiting for everyone to come out. So
somebody that loves you, all you have to do is fake love me. So the guy she's paying to be there for her is standing out there like the window licker that he is, waiting for his mommy to come through so he can sponge some more money off of her.
It was so nice. So immediately he took over the stressful parts, like carrying the luggage through, and then in the parking garage, like, there was a juice station, and he's like, "Do you want a cold juice?" You could see how hot and tired I was.
I love you so much, baby, that I'm going to get the uncontrolled type 2 diabetic a big old cold bottle of sugar. I don't know what says love if that doesn't say I love you, right?
So I got a lemon mint juice, cold. I said, he knows, like, to say extra cold. They'll put it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what flavor it was. Sugar is sugar, cupcake.
Isn't it? And then they add a lot of ice, and then they strain it and makes the juice.
And
then to see the car.
My bad. I think the ice and the straining negates all the sugar. Oh, sorry about that.
and just get in the car and be like, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I survived another trip. I've done this trip to Kuwait or to Canada and back.
Real quick, Mika did Google it for me. Yeah, those really big Depends, though, you have to special order them. You can't just walk into a store and get them.
Because each time I go, it's like a whole day of travel.
I believe
so
it.
So to go to Canada, whole day of travel. To come back, so that's like 2 trips.
Hey,
two
Jocelyn's mom, WSU.
One, you know, you basically, like, I go to Canada, it's like a whole travel day. Come back, a whole travel day, like a whole day of like 20 something hours.
Go Cougs.
So I've probably done it at least like 6 or 7 times now. Like, it's
hey Garden.
You know, it's because I've been 3 times. So yeah, about 6 times, I think. No, I've been even more than that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it was more than it was.
See, she can't remember. She can't even keep track of her lies. But does anybody have any idea? Like, where are those glasses? Do you think she sat on them? Do you think she lost them? Do you think she realized everybody was making fun of her? Do you think maybe they just didn't actually work and they were giving her headaches?
A few times that I've done this. And every time I do it, I'm like, I'm never doing it again. And I'm always like, how did I survive this? Because somebody with my health conditions,
somebody with my health conditions. I like how she sits there and she tries to, oh, my health, my mentals, my health conditions, when she needs to spin the narrative in her favor. But then, yeah, fuck you, Shantal. That's all I have to say about that.
My mental health conditions,
especially. Oh, my mentals.
It's just, I don't know how I do it, but I just go into like survival mode and I just get through it. I don't know.
Hey, Susie, welcome.
But yeah, so going forward, inshallah, all travel will not be done alone. Salah will be there to help me. And
thanks, Minka.
Because Thailand was pretty easygoing compared to this travel. It wasn't as long either. Like 12 hours on a plane is just, oh, it's so long. 12 hours straight. Anyways, that's the story. This is a long video, I can see. So yeah, I apologize about that. But this dinner was so good. Oh my gosh.
That.
What am I could eat this every day. Greens.
That family-sized serving platter with all that food, enough to feed 3 to 4 adults. Yeah, she just ate it all with a vat of sour cream. Oh, sorry, plain yogurt.
Chicken, rice. I just love it. Yogurt. It's like a complete meal. I could use more veggies though. I should have added mixed veggies in the rice.
How many calories do you think that meal was?
Yeah.
The stick of butter, that entire thing of rice and vermicelli, the stick of butter, the entire chicken, and the big container of sour cream. Somebody let me know in chat what they think the calories were, and maybe the sodium.
So that's the complete travel story. I just wanted to get that all out there. Nothing major eventful happened.
And some worms.
I'm used to sitting beside people now because I see that it's not so bad. I think it's because I'm apple shaped and I'm more wide this way than this way. So like my hips do fit within the boundaries, like within the seat things. It's tight, but it does do it, I guess.
I guess.
There was one time I took a Qatar plane and
we got a few 3Ks.
The plane was different. So it must be a different plane we took. The armrest didn't really fit down.
We got 3,600 calories.
But I was sitting beside Salah, so it didn't matter. But I was lucky. These planes were fine. But it's just barely. So, you know, it's it's a tight squeeze. So I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see. She's complained about the guy that wouldn't gladly take her on the disabled shuttle to her gate. She complained about the female bus driver. She complained about the taxi driver. But now that it's talking about her taking up somebody else's space on the plane and inconveniencing everybody around her, all of a sudden, it's no big deal. Hee hee. Who greenlit this tomfuckery in Canada, man? You guys need to take a vote, eh?
But I know that I can make it, so I don't stress about it as much anymore, especially since I always have to sit beside people now. Always. There's not usually empty seats. It's usually full flights all the time. So, but from Qatar to Kuwait, usually never full.
Yeah.
I think it's only been full once.
I don't think Sansa's calculated the calories yet.
Because I think most people there was there was a Jazeera, which is a budget airline here, that Kuwait budget airline, and it, you know, the line for that was huge. That looked like a full flight.
Exactly, so, Jocelyn's mom.
maybe that's what most people use, which makes sense because it's a lot more affordable. This was just part of the ticket that I
This
had,
is-
so that's why I went with it.
She's just talking to talk right now just to make it look like, oh, I had something interesting to say. I just didn't come on, you know, and film myself eating, because that's all she did was eat. There was no cooking blog to be spoken of, no recipe, nothing. It was just B-roll, last second, a few shots of cooking, and then her stuffing her face with enough food for 4 grown adults.
Otherwise, I probably would have used Jazeera. I have used Jazeera before, and they're pretty good. So, anyways, I guess that's it for now. Thank you for listening to my story. I like talking about it. It helps me. And yeah, I hope it wasn't too boring for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so everybody hold on, chat amongst yourselves. Okay, so that was the one from earlier today. Well, or earlier yesterday for people on the East Coast. So let's watch the second one she uploaded today, which was called Last Hurrah, Mukbang Pizza and Ramen. Having a hard time, pizza's noodles. So I guess we're getting another junk food funeral. Haven't really got to watch this one, but I suspect it's going to be Shantal sad fishing, you know, all 3 of her new audience. So let's see. Okay, is that gonna, oh, sorry, that's not the video. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Imagine is.
Okay. 1 in the chat if the volume's okay.
Hello, booty beauties. Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me? Personalized video or Hi guys, assalamu alaikum. How are you? How are you? Well, I'd say I'm okay, but I've been better. I'm gonna have some orange juice.
1 in the chat if the volume's good.
As you can see, I'm not having something too healthy, and this is a messing up kind of meal.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be honest. That's what it is.
So, all right, so right off the bat, I think I'm right when I say this is sad fishing. I'm going to guess that, well, that looks like at least 2 packs of Indomie noodles. It looks like those some pickled beans, and one of those, is that one of those pita pizzas that she got for Sala? So question was, did she get the pita pockets for Sala and she's eating it now? Or did she get them for herself and she was lying then, asking for a friend?
You know.
Oh, and a big old juice, a big old glass of juice. So sugar, fat, salt, lots of salt, more sugar, and or carbs and carbs. Yeah, just what a diabetic needs.
Even though I feel guilty saying that when I'm indulging.
She feels guilty. So, okay.
Pickles.
So here's, we'll watch what she's putting. Here's what I think's going on. I think since she can't rage right now, because she needs to wait the 90 days for that strike to disappear, because she gets a second strike within 90 days, she's going to get a 2-week suspension. That's not good for her. So I suspect what's going on is we're going to get a lot of sad fishing. I think she's going to lean into the, oh, my mentals. Oh, I'm so out of control. Oh, I'm an addict and I just can't stop. Oh, I have BED. You know, just poor me, victimhood. You know, she's looking for oppression points. That is what I think is going on in this video. Let's see if I'm correct. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that we're going to get nothing but the oppression Olympics for the next 45 days until the strike's gone. Put a 2 in the chat if you think there's something else going on. No, put a 2 in the chat if you think she's sincere. Put a 1 if you think that she's just looking for victimhood and oppression points.
Even though I feel guilty saying that when I'm indulging.
So, okay, I'll stop pausing, but she says, oh, I'm indulging. Okay, check it out, Cupcake. To indulge means you've treated yourself. You're getting more than usual. You know, it's a treat. It's an extra amount. So, no, you are not indulging yourself because this is the normal amount of food. So, no, you are not indulging yourself. This is not a special treat. This isn't like an extra meal. This is your every single day pattern. So, this is not an indulgence. This is just your typical normal behavior. You said, oh, this is like my messing up meal. It's not a messing up meal, because by saying messing up meal, that would imply you were following some semblance of a normal diet, some sort of plan for like, I don't know, at least a week, some plan that had been followed for some amount of time. So this is not a messing up meal, because you are not messing up anything, because you have yet to follow anything that even remotely resembles a healthy diet that is calorically and macro appropriate for somebody with all of your self-imposed health issues. All right, I'll shut up. Let's watch this.
Pickles.
Oh, salt.
Ramen.
Salt, carbs.
Homemade pita pizzas.
Salt, carbs, fat. Oh, eat it. Eat it. The smacking.
So I wouldn't consider this a binge.
Yeah. I wouldn't consider this a binge either, because a binge is where people eat ridiculously huge amounts of food that is way more than they normally consume. This, Chantal, is a very standard meal for you. So if anything, this is actually kind of a small meal, because I really think that's only a couple packs of noodles. Usually you eat 4.
But it's an extra meal that's not healthy.
No shit, Sherlock. Water's wet, the sky is up. Double bites, exactly. The pizza.
Although today all I had was chicken and rice.
So
and a croissant.
So all I had was a croissant. We've seen the croissants she's get. They're like 1,500 calories. So all I had today was chicken and rice. So an entire chicken, enough for 3 to 4 adults, a vat of vermicelli and rice with a stick of butter and oil, an entire family-sized serving of sour cream or, plain yogurt. But that's all she had. Oh, and a croissant. So what, 5,000 calories? That's all she had.
Oh yeah, and a whole bunch of sunflower seeds.
Yeah, so and a bunch more salt. And then we've got this here, which is probably another 3,000. So she's only up to about 8,000 calories.
You want to know what my brain tells me?
Yeah.
Before eating something.
Okay, I'll stop interrupting. But as everybody knows, she keeps saying, you guys want to know, you want to know, you guys asked, you want to know. So she's really leaning into that royal we. Like whenever she's talking about, all people is like, oh, you don't understand what we go through. We struggle to not overeat. Everybody hates on us, right? And then, so that's how she deals with, like, it's a group we when people are talking about us fat girls. But then whenever she wants to talk about something, she'll say, oh, you guys asked me. A bunch of people ask me. Many people have asked me, to make an excuse for her to say whatever it is she's going to say.
Thing like this. It just kind of, the urge to eat stuff like this overpowers any survival instinct, anything like that.
Yeah. So, Shantal, it's called being an addict. You are a food addict. You are a glutton. And so the only way it's going to change is if you change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So a thought not followed by a plan means nothing happens. So all you're doing is talk, always talking in circles, but you are not willing to change. You are not willing to be uncomfortable. You want what you want, and you want it right now. So you don't get to sit there and sad fish, oh, poor me, while stuffing your face with 3,500 calories of death food for somebody in your condition. Oh, yeah, eat it all. Lick it, Chantal. Lick it, lick it. Let's see, what hand is that? Oh, so she's eating with her right hand right now.
Oh, bitter.
Oh, she actually
bitter pepper.
Wiped her face. Oh, she wiped her mouth and then wiped her forehead. And a big drink of sugar. Gargle it, Chantal. Enjoy it. Yummy.
But I'm going to say it like I always do, with the intention to make that the case.
So
this is a last.
So once again, a thought not followed by an action means nothing happens. Do or do not. There is no try.
Hurrah.
Oh, the last hurrah. Junk food funeral.
So.
That's a good question, Havasu. Hey, Duncan.
I don't think I should buy these anymore.
So.
Who am I kidding?
I don't think I should buy these anymore. So check it out. She's like, well, the difference between an alcoholic and a food addict is alcoholics don't have to drink alcohol. True, and they don't keep it in the house. And guess what? Food addicts, you don't keep junk food in the house. You don't keep things in the house that you should not eat. So you right there are a massive hypocrite. You're doing this to yourself. You get no sympathy. I vote you should have eaten 4 bags of noodles at this point. But she's parroting all the talking points that every single glutton on the planet likes to, poor me, it's not my fault, blah, blah, blah. She's doing this to herself. She has no self-control and she's not willing to be uncomfortable.
I feel trapped because I feel like...
Yeah, because you're 500 pounds.
On one hand, if I deprive myself fully, I tend to overeat or binge.
Is Goose Chuck here?
On junk food and on the things that I deprive myself.
No, I guess
But then to fully, as a food addict, that's as a binge eater, as a food addict, to get rid of...
So now she's a food addict, she's a glutton, and she has binge eating disorder, so none of it is her fault. Hey, welcome, Sunshine Country.
I have to reset my system, which means eating clean.
Oh, clean, there's a buzzword, clean eating, BED, food addict.
Well, if any of you want to let me know.
Oh, is she going to ask for advice?
Are you?
Wait.
Got control of your...
Here, I'm going to speed this up because this is seriously like watching, sorry for the swearing, this is like watching fucking paint dry, man. I just cannot. She's just to the point, man. And so I'll say this is that you know how she goes through these cycles. So she had all these plans. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to get healthy, blah, blah, blah. And notice she didn't really even show herself doing the healthy eating. She went right from talking about the healthy eating straight into just pigging out. Like she's starting to skip parts of the cycle. It's just she's talking the excuses and not even following through, trying to videotape them at this point, man. Oh. Topped off the juice, right?
Here in the comment.
How many calories is that pizza? Yep. Oh, the smacking is terrible, you guys. Hopefully you can't hear it. Oh, okay. Thanks, Duncan. I was like, is Goose Chuck here?
Like, I ate healthy. And then at night, when I eat healthy all day, I feel stuck.
Okay, so right there, Shantal says, I eat healthy. Nothing about what she does is healthy. Just because you're not getting McDonald's food or Burger King doesn't necessarily, what you're eating at home might be more healthy than that. But the thing is like, it's like saying, well, I only shot him in the head once, Your Honor. Whether you shoot somebody in the head 5 times or you shoot them in the head once, either way, the person's dead. Do you see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what degree of bad it is. It's crossed the threshold to bad, and it needs to not happen. So just because you're making, your calorically dense, salt-rich, sugar-laden food at home doesn't mean it's any healthier for you than the shit you get at McDonald's. Make it make sense.
Like I didn't eat.
You have not eaten healthy in I don't know how long.
Bitter pepper.
Oh, she's just shoveling it in, isn't she? Yeah, she cooks the noodles with butter and adds cream or cheese or something, I think, is how she said she cooks them in the past, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
I love this food.
Yeah, have a soup, Mom. I think people are getting sick of it.
You know how I make it?
She doesn't have a new audience, regardless of what she claims.
I boil the noodles in a little bit of water, just to make them not hard. And then, I add the seasoning packet.
So all that salt.
The seasoning packets.
Okay.
Some tomato paste.
Ew.
Some cream.
Cream.
And I let that all mix. It's so good.
So anybody that missed it, she uses the full salt of the Indomie noodles with cream and tomato paste. Let that fucking sink in. Sorry, I'm swearing. Oh my God. Okay, I'll stop swearing. Sorry.
These homemade pizzas are busting too. Hi.
Yeah, I agree, EP. This is actually more unhealthy than some of the stuff she would get at McDonald's.
Anyway.
Yep, Duncan. Oh, drinking some more of that sugar, just straight sugar, but it's got ice.
And I'm not going to say to myself this time, it's just a bad moment. Don't be so hard on yourself. No, because if I'm not hard on myself,
Okay.
it's going to be bad for me.
So this is all just posturing and it's bullshit. She doesn't mean any of this. This is just her talking to talk, trying to sad fish for all three of the other people in her chat that are as pathetic as she is at this point.
So yeah, I'm going to be hard on myself.
It seems like, sorry, I'll rewind it. It seems like at the beginning of this, I thought I heard Salad talking. So do you think maybe her and Salad got in some kind of tiff about how much she was eating? And so she decided to make this video? Put a 1 if you think her and Salad maybe had a small disagreement over eating this much this late. Put a 2 if nah, she's just sad fishing for views and money because she realizes her views are going down and her check is going to be small.
So yeah, I'm going to be hard on myself.
No, you're not. That's a lie. That's a lie.
And hopefully tomorrow.
Nothing will change tomorrow, Shantal. Nothing. Nothing
Will be the
changes.
day I get a grade.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works. You do or you do not. This is all just talk. Oh, I can't zoom it in, but she has got that stuff all over her face. My God. She has literally got... Oh, she just wiped it. She's got the tomato paste on her face.
There's 2 packs of noodles here.
Oh, 2 packs of noodles, according to Chins. She just finished off that pizza.
Who eats 1 pack?
Who eats what? Oh,
this is made with the memo that
you have... Okay, I know I said I wouldn't swear. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Did she just pull out the backup pizza while saying who eats 1 pack of noodles? Yeah, most of the planet, Shantal, you gluttonous, capsized, ambidextrously overeating ham planet. Oh my God. And she just pulled out the second pizza. Okay, I'm sorry. I know. I'll stop swearing. Are you kidding me? The backup. Oh, a big drink of the sugar water.
I was going to order, and I'm like, no, I'm not ordering.
Yep, she's got the food on her face.
But it doesn't matter because I bought junk in the groceries, and I shouldn't have.
Let's watch her shovel. Mmm, yummy. Is that not sexy? And she's going for the backup pizza. At least she's eating it with her right hand. And she smells it. So dainty, so quirky.
Mm.
The smacking is really next level. Okay, I'll look at chat. Sorry. More juice to top it off. Exactly, Lainey.
Mm.
Yes, this was at 1 a.m.
Maybe there's chili flakes in these.
She said this is at 1 a.m. her time. Have a sue, Mom. And oh, she's shoveling it in. Look at that. She doesn't really even chew. She just kind of swallows. And it looks like she has food.
These are the fried noodles, you know me? Usually I watch.
I have some pictures for us to look at. I screenshotted too.
Videos when I eat.
Man, look at her just shoveling it in. I think her and Salad got in a fight.
It's not filming.
An argument of sorts.
Usually like breakfast if we have it together. Talk about our day, our plans. We'll watch something together.
Exactly, Granny Noodles. Rage eating.
Or just watch whatever we want. Like I watch
Yes. So at the beginning, she said that, oh, Salad was getting a business call at 1 a.m. Okay, what's his business? Is he selling crack? You know, because the only people I know that work at night are bartenders and drug dealers, and maybe some hookers. You know, and taxi drivers. You know what I mean?
I started watching somebody who does like true crime stuff called his name is Dr. Todd Grande.
That's true, hound lover. So for anybody that says like there are no quote unquote physical, actual, you don't get physiologically dependent on weed, but there's a huge psychological dependency. And so I bet you her moods are whipping everywhere. And she's trying to fill that hole.
Of cactuses and says like very calmly, matter of factly how he talks. He has like no ever any inflection, like just hello, this is Dr. Todd Conway. I'm not here to offer an analysis. I don't know what he says. Like, I'm not here to diagnose anyone. Just to
exactly, hound lover.
In my opinion,
she's
what
mad.
Happened in this situation.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back, Havasu mom. And Jocelyn's mom, go Cougars.
He's very relaxing to listen to, which I imagine is his delivery is probably a big part of what makes him famous. You know.
How many people think Shantal watches Dr. Todd Grande and gets all of her psychological tips and tricks from him? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's where she gets a lot of her jargon from. Put a 2 in the chat now. I'm crazy. Actually, I also think she gets a lot of what she says from Wikipedia. But anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, she said anyway. Who am I?
I can't give up on myself.
Oh,
I saw a really good comment.
You gave up, Shantal.
That was like, listen.
Because you don't want to be.
I completely had written off Tammy Slayton.
Uncomfortable.
And she completely changed her life.
Shantal, do not evoke Tammy Slayton's name. Don't. Exactly, Granny.
See, but most of the people who changed have surgery.
Good point, Minka.
You know anyone on YouTube or somewhere that did it a different way?
The smacking is just next level. And the food on the face.
I recently went back and checked on Fat Girl Fed Up.
Oh, look.
On Instagram.
Lick those fingers. She got food on her face.
She was doing good. But at some point, she lost so much weight naturally and was amazing, on top of her game. Doing amazing. And then she caught some kind of like immuno disease.
Oh, drink that sugar water. No, Grebo Jr.'s got his headphones on. He's out in the living room playing a video game. So he's not, he might periodically hear mom in the bedroom swearing like a sailor, but eh.
And she was very ill. She had a regain at some point too. Well, not the whole thing, but a little bit.
Thank you for being here,
but
Stephanie.
Now she's back to losing.
Thanks for being here, Stephanie C., even though you're working. And sorry I said that about overnight workers, because there's plenty of nurses and stuff that work and hospital workers that work at night too. But you know what I meant.
It's a lifelong struggle.
Hey, Dax, good to see you.
A lot of people will lose weight, but the keeping it off long term is what people have hard success. What's hard seems to be the hard part.
Hold on, I gotta grab my glass of water.
Now I know. People laugh at me about my 6-pack dream.
Yeah. The 6-pack, it's just a talking point. You know, she doesn't mean it.
People like to rub it in. I'm gonna have a lot of loose skin, but you can get that removed. You know, and then under that will be the 6-pack. Anyway, we'll see.
Thanks for being here over fear. And
it's not.
I just want to say thanks to everybody that's working in here tonight. And so hopefully you don't have me on speaker because I am swearing. So thanks to all the people that are here. In fact, thank you to everybody that's here.
That's a dream, right? Do I have ketchup mouth? I can't see.
Do I have ketchup mouth? You know you do, you slob. She can't see her face in the viewfinder because her eyesight. Look.
I would rather be honest about my weak times. then feel like I'm hiding and lying about it, you know?
That's a lie right there, Shantal.
I don't like that feeling.
Exactly, Dax.
Well, here
Not
I
safe
am.
for work.
Instead of Dr. Todd Grande, I'm talking to you guys.
So the thing is with those pizzas, aren't those two things those mini pizzas that were all ready to go? Like, are these two pizzas that Chantal made herself, or are these those frozen pizzas that Chantal showed us? They were already made to go. She just had to microwave them. Oh, more sugar. Look at that.
No sugar added.
So she holds up that she just drank. That was a half gallon of orange juice and held up a half gallon of orange juice and said no sugar added. No shit, Sherlock. Why would they add sugar to straight sugar water? Make it make sense. Oh my God.
Case manufactured though.
How many carbs are in a half gallon of orange juice? Hold on, I gotta Google that. Hey Barry, good to see you.
Shala doesn't know I'm eating this yet.
Can somebody Google half gallon of regular OJ? Tell me how many carbs, like how many servings are in there, and how many carbohydrates per serving. Hey yarn enthusiast, welcome. We're just watching Chantal's vids from today.
I saw his phone ring, saw who it was.
Oh, depends on the brand.
I was like, he's gonna be a while.
Thanks, Laura.
I'm gonna go eat behind his back. I know it's bad. He's gonna find out.
So here she is lying to her husband?
And no, he doesn't like when I eat like this because he feels helpless. He feels like he can't do anything to help me. Is what he's expressed.
Yeah. So this right here is Chantal trying to. So here's what I think's going on. She just said, "Oh, I'm eating behind his back." Here's what I think's going on here. Hear me out. Is I think because he, the Red Room pictures came up and then he got caught emotionally cheating on her with Kai Bella. Who wants to bet that this right here is Chantal trying to spin the narrative that she's no angel and look at me. I cheat behind his back as far as food because he can't tell me what to do, but I feel bad about it. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's trying to spin the narrative that, look, I'm bad too. I'm stressful to him. I cheat and lie to him too. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's what she's trying to do. Put a 2 in the chat if no, you think she's being genuine here. Like she means these things she's saying.
And he said if I didn't get, because I was like, we kind of.
Wow, Dax, that's a lot.
I don't think I stirred the chili flakes. Give me a minute.
Yeah, lots of
I
1s.
kind of got defensive when he was like, monitoring something I was eating, like how many
Really,
sunflower seeds, for example. And he's like, babe, if I don't express myself and tell you these things, if I don't give you crap about these things, I don't love you. I don't care about you then. Because I love you and care about your health, I don't want you to.
So do you think Salad, with his limited grasp on English, you hypocrisy, do you think Salad actually said these things to you with his limited grasp of the English language? Or do you think Chantal's repeating the things she wishes he would say to her so she could say, look, guys, my hubby loves me? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Salad said these things. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Chantal's full of shit up to her eyeballs.
Be sick. And it's true.
Yeah. Lots of number 2s. I mean, Yeah. Man, she is just shoveling it in. It's like feeding time at the zoo with her right now.
I agree. At this point, I have to make this the last indulgence.
Yeah, she's trying to make herself a victim, but she's such a terrible wife, and because she loves her husband, she needs to get serious, blah, blah, blah. This is all performative. This is 1,000% performative. I'll die on this hill. Yeah, lick the plate, Chantal. Lick the plate, please. Lick the plate. Oh, and there goes the last of that half gallon of orange juice. So let's see. How many grams of carbs per 8 ounces was that?
Oh, that was good.
167 grams of sugar in half gallon. Jesus Christ on the cross. Sorry.
Shame on you, Shantal.
Yep. Port Angeles tit for tatting.
Miriam. Foodie beauty.
I didn't pay her enough to lick the plate. Wow, so much sugar.
Anyway.
So what you got to say for yourself, Shantal? Oh, look, she just
like
wiped her hands
right now.
And her teeth. How gross do you have to be to wipe your teeth with paper towel? Just ew. Yeah.
In contrast, I think tomorrow I'm gonna do something good for me.
You're gonna stop
I
lying?
want to go for a nice walk or
That's
do
a
something
lie.
good for myself.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
If I could go
a
whole week,
Shantal,
without.
If you could go a whole day, like I said, you want what you want it right now. Why don't you just go 24 hours at a time? Make yourself uncomfortable for just 24 hours. And then you can worry about the next day. Worry about right now. Don't worry, it says pie in the sky. There, do or do not. There is no try.
Any of this BS. That's a good start. Until then, I know this all just sounds like blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
It is blah, blah, blah. Yeah. She's playing the victim.
I'm gonna go to bed before I eat something else.
Yeah, she's
all right, guys.
She's pretending
like,
this
how
is
that
a
not even
binge.
fully fill me up? Like, I don't know.
Because you're fat and your stomach's stretched out and you're a glutton. That's how. Because so let me tell you right now, if this was a quote unquote binge, she would clean out everything in the house. Anybody that knows a binge eater knows how that works.
Thanks for listening to me. And again, if you want to leave a comment.
Thanks for listening to me lie.
If you've been through something similar.
She doesn't want to hear it.
Please feel free.
That's a lie. She'll delete it.
If you're struggling, I wish you all the best.
No, you don't.
See you later, guys.
You hate all women. Okay. So real quick, can you guys still hear me? So, okay, hold on. I'm going to... Oh, it's dark in here. Do we want to watch something else? Hold on. Oh, sitting on the end of my bed like a crazy woman. All right. So let me look at chat. Yeah. She's just going to keep being, like I said, this was all performative. Hold on. I do have a couple pictures I want to show. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Can you guys hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat if it sounds okay. I have a few pictures. I grabbed some screenshots off of the farms, So hold on. There's one I really wanted to point out, though. So hold on. Let me find it. Oh, right here. This one right here from when she was... Okay, is my volume okay? Okay. So this is when she was still in Canada on April 24th. But look at the amount of fat, like I said, that because she hit herself sideways. And can you see that where the arrow goes? Like the amount of her chin that is literally like all that. Look at that. So the chin spanks are coming around there, but I mean, her chin right there it's bigger than it's ever been. Like, am I crazy? Put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm crazy. Put a 2 in the chat if no, you see what I'm seeing. She is absolutely getting massive. Like, she is just... Look at that. And that thing is so ratty, too. Yeah, I mean, she is really... And the rosacea is some next level. So let me find some of the other screenshots I've taken. Let's see. Hold on. I got this one off of the farms. Hold on. The one where, I think it was yesterday, the one on the farms where they caught where she had pulled her hijab back far enough so that the hair along the sides was showing, but up here is bald. She had pulled it back. That's on the farms. Let me see. I did. Okay, here's the one. I think I got this one off of Twitter, but when she was eating that when she first started eating both those pizzas and the noodles, like she for a good chunk of the vlog we just watched, she had food all over her face. You know, this is a 40-year-old woman, like, um, right? I would die. She says she's got shoulder length hair growth. I think it's like that screenshot from the farm says it's a friar tuck fringe. Maybe she's going to do some Donald Trump elaborate comb over or something. But yeah, no, the top, she's never going to get hair back on the top. Okay, so I showed you the chin Spanx, all the extra weight. Hold on. Let's see. And so this one from right here this was shortly after Natter threaded her face. Let me see if I got a good sideways one. So this is shortly after Natter threaded her hairline. See, there's that. And so you can see her chin there, right? Her face is so much larger now, you know, a year and a half later, so much larger. You know, she has gotten absolutely massive. And so she's still trying to claim, she's down to what, 340 pounds now? No, no, no. Let me see. I have some side by side comparisons. I think, well, everybody's seen them before. I don't think I need to. Yeah, this one was from this one's back from 2017 when she had that high def camera, but she was up to like 376 in this one, and she's markedly larger now. So she's just not being she's being extremely disingenuous. I found this one on the farms, like her fingers, like her body is running out of places to store fat. And like I said, I'm not being mean. Chantal could be a skinny legend and she would still be a terrible human being. It has nothing to do with weight. It just has to do with she is a type 2 diabetic with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, supposedly in a large heart. And she comes on here and she's so disingenuous and she does nothing but lie. And, you know, there are people that are listening to her and what she says is dangerous. It could potentially kill people. You know, everything she's doing is the exact way you want to do things if you want to unalive yourself. Let's see. Let's see. This one is from when she was still I think she was still with BB, but you could already see her hair was thinning out then, and so it's completely gone now. Yeah, yeah. So is there anything else? Like, how long have we been on for? Oh man, we've been on a hot minute and it's getting late. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we need to watch tonight? You know, or do you think we covered both of the videos from today, which was the big thing. It just seemed like because you know she put out two in one day, but yeah, she's nothing's changed if nothing changed. If I ate what she eats, I'd be so sick, right? I get physically unwell watching. Hey, Edna, welcome. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Um, I lost weight so I could wear my wedding rings, right? She's all talk at this point, but I do think that she's sad fishing tonight and she's also trying to make herself look like the bad person, you know, so Salad could be like, Salad just wants what's good for me. He just wants me to be healthy. He just wants me to eat healthy because he loves me and cares about me. And she's trying to flip the script so she can be the bad guy for a while because she's trying to reintroduce Salad. That's all that is. You know, she didn't do any vlogging along the way where nobody's going to get a video of any of that. You know, I think it's just going to be a lot of B-roll footage. Let's see. She's nauseous. She really is. Let me look and see if there's is there so do we really quickly want to watch one of her videos from yesterday, the one from yesterday, and then we'll cut out, and I won't keep pausing it. Like I said, it's just, hold on, let me find and get back to Kay's page. All right. So we just watched her we just watched her, you know, her basically her junk food fast funeral, help I need help, whatever. Having a hard time, last hurrah, pizza mukbang. And then before that, we watched her rice-a-roni recipe while roasted whole chicken mukbang and story time with no story time. And then let's see. So there was a live stream she did last night. Has everybody seen her live stream from last night? Do we want to review that real quick or no? One in the chat if you want to real quick watch her live stream. Oh wait, it's if I speed it up to 1.5, it's still gonna be 40 minutes, so that might be a little long. So one in the chat, one in the chat if you want to watch her live stream from last night. 2 in the chat if I don't really want to watch her restock haul. I just don't. So do you guys want to watch her? We can watch her her live stream from last night on 1.5. Does that sound good? Okay, A. I'm not sure what the A is for. I'm assuming A and 1 are the same thing. You're a night owl, so we got it night owls. Okay. Okay, guys, let me hold on. Let me. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me. Okay, hold on. Let me get this all set up, get the lights turned off again. And let me set it up to 1.5. Sorry. I know, I'm really unorganized. What's new, right? Okay, 1.5. Okay. All right, I'll get the lights turned off in a second. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay. No, better yet, put a Z in the chat if you can hear me okay. Put a Z in the chat if you can hear me okay.
Like chat. Can you see what I'm eating?
And if you can hear her, a Z. Me and her, you can hear us both. Hold on.
Okay. Anyways. Hey, Stripe Goat, Kiara.
Okay. Z's if you can hear. Z if you can hear both of us.
What's going on, guys? Hold on, I gotta reach for something. It's a big ordeal.
Zeds.
Wata!
Okay, hold on.
In Arabic, it's called mai. Hi, everybody. Billy Miss. Gabrielle, Gemini Gem, Joanne. Hi, babe. Thank you.
Oops.
Albert.
Sorry.
You're in Turkey, Eritrans? Enjoy. Where are you, Antalya? Fernanda. Vanessa. If I miss you, I don't mean to. Just let me know. Amelia.
So
Hi, Carrie and Minnie. Andre Marie.
I won't keep pausing because I know this one's really long. Who the hell are all these new viewers? Like, has she purchased a bunch of new people? Because, you know, but have you also noticed since she purchased that initial boost that got her over 100,000, she hasn't gotten not one new subscriber. Anybody notice that? I have.
Yeah. Anastasia, Barbara, Colleen, Mira, Sherry. I'm going to bring you guys closer after. I'm just eating right now. And a lot of you like to see what I'm eating. So what we have is, I've never been to Turkey. Hi, Sherry. I've never been to Turkey yet, no.
Shaky cheese.
Nikki. I made the shells, yeah. SYL. Hannah, hello. Welcome to them. You're going to Hawaii, mashallah. I do need glasses. I should go get them, but. Okay. It's not a tourist area. I see.
Just real quick, platter, an entire platter, serving platter with carbs, fat, salt, carbs, some unwashed greens, and some more salt over here.
But that's okay. I'm gonna bring you guys closer. So I made for dinner. Hi, Keisha. Baked pasta with shells. So it's with shells. Oh, sorry. This is arugula with pickles. Hi, Paul. Little doll. Wanna come to them?
Sorry.
Hello, sister. So I have some shells.
Sorry.
Ground beef sauce. And like I put cheese on it and I baked it. And I have some potato buns, a bit of butter, and that's my dinner. Thank you, Hannah. And Julia's eating her crunchies. I'm gonna try to be moderate with the cheese.
Sorry,
And
I dropped the mic.
A huge bay leaf. So
look at that, a serving platter.
Julia's eating. Isabel. Thanks, Fernanda. Yeah, so bismillah. I'm going to eat now. Let's start with the pickle. Can I have ice water? Sorry.
Not
If I
sorry.
make you hungry, let's try this. I don't usually like shells, but
A serving spoon.
Salah and I have passed awards because I like spaghetti. And he doesn't like spaghetti. He likes macaroni and shells. But I don't mind them. Oh, and I put cream. A little bit of cream. A splash.
She puts cream
Mignon?
in her
The baby.
pasta. I mean, if that doesn't scream fat, I don't know
These are my
what
salt,
does.
actually. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get my glasses, too.
All right. So here, let me forward it because I think she's gone for something like 5 minutes. There, something ridiculous. Is the volume still okay?
Scratching the laundry basket. Okay. Now, I didn't put like any salt on this, hardly. But now I need it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Shaky cheese and salt.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Okay. These are going to fog up. Thank you, Colleen. Fettuccine and penne. Boulevard.
Okay, I am going to push play, I swear. Everybody, so you saw her grocery haul. So today is day 1. Today was the first day after the grocery haul. So put how many days in the chat you think she's going to go before we see her put up another grocery haul. It doesn't mean that's the only time she's gone grocery shopping, but put the number in the chat of how many days you think it's going to be before she tops up the groceries. I think we will get 5 days maximum before we see a grocery top up. So I vote 5, but yeah, please tell me what you think.
Amanda, welcome salam. I think it needs gravy. Yeah, for sure. You can always use it. It looks a bit dry, I know.
We got a 12, a 5,
because I baked it, so the noodles kind of
7.
The sauce.
Okay.
So much better.
Real quick, I might go through the live chat after this and I might pull them all out and tally them up and also do an average because I'm anal that way. So yes.
These are going to fog up.
That's true, Dax. They are broke.
Let me cool off first. So, thank you, Joanne.
They are broke.
My thing is not.
I will, Frosty. I'll go through and I'll do the average.
Yeah, I made this not long ago for dinner. For breakfast, I had.
Yep, we got a 6.
Breakfast things like bread,
7, 3, 4. Yep. I'll do an average and I'll try to tally up.
It's been okay. Carrie, I'm still recovering from
the various categories.
That trip was brutal on my body. I'm sure it's like hard to do for an average person that's doesn't have all the health issues I have,
I agree, Hound Lover.
But I made it.
Yep, Dot. I agree, Nirvana. That glass of water is for show.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
Welcome
salam, Moki. Thank you.
The butter-covered carb roll.
It's very good.
And a serving platter of pasta. And some unwashed greens with a bunch of pickles.
My skin is red right now.
Yeah, it's because your blood pressure.
Yeah, it's a meat sauce with ground beef. Yep. I love arugula.
Right?
Where's Cole?
Yarn enthusiast question is, do you think she ate like that with her hands while she was at her mom's house? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she sits at her mom's house and ambidextrously overeats, shoving food in with both hands. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she pretends to be a dainty queen. Put a 3 in the chat if you think it's a mixture. I think it's a 2. I think she pretends to be a dainty queen in front of mommy, and that's why she doesn't want to stay there, is because she has to act a way that she doesn't like acting. So I'm a 2. I'm a solid 2 on that.
Gabrielle? Never heard of that.
Oh, sorry. I'm a solid 1. She's a dainty queen. My bad. So, okay. Sorry. 1, if you think she acts like a dainty queen. Is that what? No. 1, if you think she's eating with both hands in front of her mom, in front of her family, and just shoveling it in. 2, if you think she's acting like a dainty queen. 3 if you think it's a mixture. So 1 means you think she shovels it in like this in front of her mother. 2 means no, she's going to be the dainty queen.
I don't feel like editing another video, so. Hawaii. Ah, thanks, Heather. I'm doing okay.
I hear you, crab apples. And 3, Bunny, like Bunny Mellon said, 3.
Thank
It's
you. Don't ask me.
like
That's nice of you. I wish you the same.
3 would be like she starts out as the dainty queen, and then she gets into the eating, is like and it's like feeding time at the zoo, and then she catches herself, you know, and like wipes her face and tries to use her napkin, and then like remember Beauty and the Beast, where Beast was trying to eat breakfast with Belle, and he starts taking it down, and all of a sudden he looks up and realizes he's being disgusting, and he tries to be dainty. That's kind of how I picture Chantal. Sorry, not sorry.
Julia. It is very yummy.
Yeah,
The shells are bigger than I thought. Like they don't look big in the package, and then when you cook them, they like blow it up, you know. So. Let's go driving.
I agree, Garden Lady. Her mother
I don't think we'll
created
get it
this.
because we're all busy right now.
I have no
But
sympathy for
we
her
will.
family.
We will go out around. I'm just like getting settled back in. It takes me longer than probably most people.
It takes me longer than most people. Translate that to, because I'm nearly 500 pounds, almost immobile. I'm as lazy as they come. So yeah, it's not going to happen.
Seriously, I'm so tired all the time. Like right now I'm okay, but
no, you're
I need to
diabetic.
reset my like circadian rhythm if I even ever had one. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have one. You're just super morbidly obese and lazy.
Get used to everything again. And
yeah, I hear you, crab apples.
finally have everything unpacked though and put away,
Right?
which is good.
Does anybody have any idea, like, what does she use the spoon because she can get more in her mouth? Like, why isn't she just try to use a fork? Or is it because she only has serving spoons? Because, you know, why use a fork when a shovel will suffice? Like, I'm open for suggestions on what's going on here.
At least.
I think it has to do with
But the
quantity.
time difference is like so weird for me with you guys. Like you guys, it's gonna be like weird timing for my live streams now again. Yeah, exactly. Monarchy. Hi, Energy Egg.
Yeah, I agree. Havasu
Pizza or
Mom.
pasta? Pasta. What about you guys? Congrats, Energy Egg. No, I just eat the arugula just like that because when I first came to Kuwait, I was like, how do you guys?
I eat the arugula just like that. That means she pulls it right out of the bag without washing it. Anybody that's ever worked at any kind of vegetable stand or grocery stores knows what comes on unwashed vegetables. Just ew.
Bitter greens, like with everything, with no dressing. You know? Don't cry.
Oh, goodbye,
Come here.
Barry. Thank you for
Why do I
being
attention
here.
24/7? You missed me, huh? And
Thank you, Barry Bowberry. Have a good night.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, you just get used to it. You get used to it, you know? And then you start craving it. It's weird.
So, and then you start craving it. That translates into it was cheap and I can eat as much as I want. Nobody gives me shit and I don't mind how it tastes.
Yeah, you get used to it and you start craving the bitterness. Like,
right, Cozy J?
It complements the meal.
Protein. Because, okay, I'm going to be gross for a minute. We all know she's not gargling salads, hot dog water, right? There's nothing going on there. So this is the only extra protein she's going to get in her diet. But I'm bummed. Sorry, not sorry.
I don't know anything. Hi, Jessica. You're keeping me company while I tan by the pool in Florida. Awesome, Kate.
I agree, Duncan.
Enjoy your tan.
Auntie Rosta's a psycho. Her and
I was on a
Chantal.
tanning kick at one point, like as a teenager.
Her and Chantal are a lot alike.
Come. But it just never worked out for me. I just burned, like, and then I look weird.
No, you always look weird. Look at that. You have
I don't know why bother.
You have face Spanx on with a black plus size, 6XL polyester tent tucked into your face Spanx. You look ridiculous.
Boy. She wants in Harry's room. She's not going there.
True, crab apples. Yeah, she doesn't chew.
Hey, Jessica.
She just kind of swallows. She's like a hyena.
Before it turns into a summary, really?
I'm sure everybody knows this, but the salivary amylase, the saliva in your mouth, it's actually a form of digestion. So the salivary amylase, it breaks down protein. So the chewing helps to start digesting your food, start to break it down before it hits your stomach. And that's really important for somebody that doesn't have a gallbladder, just to start breaking it down. Anyway.
These pickles are the best.
These pickles are the best, says the
Hi, Dewey!
Yeah.
Come on. How are you? You want to say hi?
Yep. Cozy Jim.
Say hi to the people. Tell them you're beezing today. Yes, you are. You're beezing. You're bees. Oh, you're bees. That's what you get for beezing. We're eating the same food. Vanessa, the mom cover, the mom corner. Hi, mom corner. What's my plans for the week? Oh, too many.
Hey, wait.
Marianne, if I do them, that's another.
What's my plans for the week? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to sit on camera and eat 6,000 to 8,000 calories per day and lie about all the things that I quote unquote plan on doing, but will never actually do. Why doesn't she just be honest? Because we already know.
Sorry. I figured that out a long time ago, but you can plan all you want, but actually executing those plans is a different story.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
She's so fluffy, Very spoiled.
Cat
Thank you,
scratcher.
mom corner. Leftover makeup. Yeah, if you ever tell me you do nothing, yeah, it's on purpose.
Good job,
Most of the
Minka.
time.
Good
There's
job,
always things to
Minka.
be done, in life. Thank you. So I'll eat this. And then I'll probably eat dessert, which will be like a flavored yogurt. And B is here.
I'll probably eat a flavored yogurt. Yogurt has a lot of sugar. Just pointing that out.
Oh, thank you. I hope you have a blessed day too. We're going to be posting this very soon, Jessica, on the Couples channel. I don't get homesick for Canada. Well, maybe in a little while I will, but I miss my family already.
No, you don't. That's a lie. I don't think.
No, I don't get bored of them.
I don't think she misses her family. I think she misses the things they do for her and the gifts they give her. You know what I mean? Because they tell her nice things and they buy her things. I think she likes that. I don't think Chantal gives a flying F about anybody but herself.
Sometimes I love it. See an ash, unblock my fluff puff up.
Yeah, I love Greek yogurt.
All right. If you want me to unblock you, you have to send me a link to your channel somehow. Because my block list is like 1 million pages long. I'm slipping down. I moved to Tennessee from California and I miss it. That's normal. That's the thing. You miss your home always in a way.
So make up your mind, Chantal. Do you hate Canada? You're never going back because they're evil Western assholes who stare at you and are godless heathens, or do you love it and you're always homesick? I mean, this whole I'm impulsive. It's like just tell me that you're an irresponsible dolt that just has verbal diarrhea and doesn't think about anything you say, and you're just a massive hypocrite. Huh? Yeah, maybe.
But I think eventually Tennessee will feel like home.
Okay, I'll stop pausing. Okay, this is terrible. Put a 1 in the chat if you kind of hope they close down the airspace for like the next 4 months so she's trapped there. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm a terrible human and I should not wish for that. I'm going with 1. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Taking care of some business right now, so that's why he's probably not in the chat a lot. Thanks, Miss V.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one.
Seem very calm and peaceful. I'm happy for you. Thank you, Carolina. That's nice of you to say. I appreciate it.
Keep going, Minka. See, I'm not the. Look at all those 1s. I'm not a dick. Well, I'm a little bit of a dick, but I'm not an asshole.
I try not to let things emotionally affect me in a negative way anymore, and I just kind of
That's a lie.
Deal with what I can control in my life, and the rest I just kind of leave it up to God.
That's a lie. That right there. She's been reading addict and self-help books. I try not to get basically wrapped around the axle about things I can't control and blah blah blah. She's been reading self-help websites, guaranteed. Yeah, that she just parroted that. I bet you if you were to ask her, Okay, you said this thing. Can you explain to me how you would put that sentiment into action? Give me a scenario where that sentiment that, I have to focus on things that I control, blah, 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 and I need to not react. Give me an example. She couldn't do it. Dollars to donuts.
Notting Hill Carnival.
Yeah, congrats, Minka.
Oh, nice, Vanessa. I didn't know that about your dad. Cool.
She doesn't care, Vanessa.
Victoria, just for you. I need my glasses. Thank you. Okay. There we go. It's 8:33.
So,
well, yeah, just comfy.
I will stop pausing, but put a 1 in the chat if you think she's even watching. She's watching my lives. I think she is watching my lives. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she scours through all the usual suspects to see what everybody's saying about her and is trying to adjust on the fly. Put a 2 on the chat if you really think that she might be remotely sincere and she's actually trying to change. And no shade if you think she's trying to change. Really, no shade.
For that. Corey Hunt, I love your cat. Thank you.
Exactly, Cozy J.
Thanks, Mom Corner.
I think she watches what all of us say. She reads the farms.
Like,
and then,
hold on, let me fix this.
I think she watches the farms. I think she watches all of us. And then I think she adjusts her narrative as needed. You know what I mean? She says the things subtly and nicely to counter the things that she's being accused of. Or if she sees herself being teased about something, she leans into it extra hard to, to quote unquote take back the power. That's what I think's going on. It's going to fail miserably. She can't keep this up. You know why? Because change is hard, and Shantal cannot be uncomfortable.
When I don't put an undercap on, it slips and slides. I forgot to.
Yeah, I've heard ALR's the same way.
Julia Boolia.
I agree over fear.
Was Julia very clingy when you got home? Yeah.
No.
She still is.
She hates you.
But I love it.
She hates you.
Because she's a baby guy.
No, she hates you.
Honestly, love her being around me 24/7.
That's a lie.
Okay, I'm just going to.
Look at that.
I traveled with this both of these, by the way. All right, now we can. I don't think when I don't.
Nothing says fat like traveling with your own feeding tray. God.
Ooh, it will be better. Okay. So, guys. Hi, Renee. She loves her mama. The pasta was good. I have a lot of leftovers. And so I will eat later when he's back.
That's a lie.
89 pounds just crip walking.
There's no
really?
food.
Crip walking? What's crip? Oh, 18 hours a day? What is crip walking?
Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what crip walking is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. This is just checking, I'm just seeing, I want to say, who doesn't know what crip walking is? But 1 in the chat if you know what crip walking is. Put a 2 in the chat if you honestly don't. Okay, Granny Noodles doesn't. And like I said, if you're a slightly older generation, you probably don't know what crip walking is. But if you've ever listened to Snoop Dogg or anything, so yeah, we got a few 2s. Maybe I'll pull up a crip walking video or, Snoop Dogg crip walking. It's a thing.
Julia?
Oh, I'll pull up a video of crip walking before we get off tonight.
Do you want to kiss again?
Have a Sue, Mom.
I don't have I have a salt. Actually, I do have a salt shaker dispenser. But
oh, I can't crip walk myself. I could try, but I look like a moron.
I think I got it on Amazon.
But I can pull one up.
I got it in Thailand. It's a dance performed by members of the Crips gang. Oh. I only walk 18 hours a day if someone was chasing me. It's an LA gangster thing. Oh. Hey, comic book. Look at. What is Nene? I don't know how to do it. My cat is, I think, almost 2. I don't even know how old she is. Meet my neighbors? No, we're not. I'm not going to my neighbors.
Yeah, when this is over, I'll pull up Snoop Dogg crip walk, and I can guarantee everybody in here, if you've ever watched TV or anything, you've probably seen somebody on a show or something somewhere do it. Well, most people.
Yes, probably. Akeem. Julia, come. Honey home.
Do a creep walk, Grebo, right? I'm a basement dwelling weirdo. I'm not.
Right, Carolina? That water looks crisp. It is extra.
I love Snoop too.
I'm drinking out of one of those hand mixer blender things. Because I need a big jar, like a huge.
Come, why are you beating? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to say hi again?
Snoop is the OG.
Okay, so my recipe was 1 pound of ground beef. I just fried it up with a little bit of olive oil. And then I added some tomato paste, bit of water, salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, a bit of pasta sauce, like maybe half a cup of pasta sauce. I haven't shopped on Temu, no. No, it's a barrage water, local water here.
She's leaning into the cat deflection heavy tonight. She has nothing to say, just so everybody knows. I'll stop pausing or we'll never get through this.
The last meal of the day. It's my last meal, but I'm gonna have a dessert and a snack because that will
A dessert and a
help
snack.
me from not binge eating. You
That's
know,
a
if I
lie.
to stop eating now. No.
Shut up, Shantal.
But I can try to reduce the damage. So
Once again,
so I'm gonna have like a chocolate.
I'm gonna try to reduce the damage. Once again, whether you shoot yourself in the head once or you shoot yourself in the head 3 times, the end is still the same. The outcome is still the same. Stop trying to justify your bad behavior, Shantal.
Or maybe strawberry yogurt, and then I'm gonna have
Pick a problem.
like a small snack, maybe like a small bag of chips or something.
A small snack.
It's really hot.
Chantal says I'm gonna have a small snack and then downs like 3 gallons of ice cream for fuck's sake.
Get a Stanley. No thanks. F Stanley. No, I'm just joking. Actually, I want to show you some things I got, like hand-me-downs and gifts. I'm like a total charity case when I go to Canada because like my family, I don't know, they just give me like things that they don't use anymore. And I'm like, yeah, give it to me, like, you know. But my mom gave me. They have a lot of cups and mugs and things like that. They don't have a Stanley, but they have some. What's the other one? Yeti. So that's why I came home one day back home and I went in my room up there where I was staying, in my old room as a teenager. Kind of depressed me. But anyway, like in my teenage room, bad memories. Mushroom pasta. Anyway, and there was a pink Yeti sitting there, and I'm like, oh, is that for me? Because I'm not gonna put out like $50 on a cup, but someone else will. That's fine by me. But I left it there. I forgot it there, and I didn't have room. Like anyway, so the pasta. Sorry, I digress. So the pasta. Then I let it cook, and then I added a little bit of cream, like maybe
pasta.
I don't know, half a cup or so of like cooking cream. Hey, beep, the KFC drawers. Thanks, Lois.
Did she just say she added half a cup of cooking cream to the shells? Put a 1 in the chat if that is not one of the more vile things you've ever heard. Put a 2 if no, that sounds perfectly yummy.
I had a KFC closet. No, my mom wouldn't have had that crap. She was always on my case about cleaning my room. And then I added the pasta that I cooked, added some mozzarella cheese on top.
Right,
some Parmesan
Frosty?
cheese first,
Just
then some
you.
mozzarella cheese and put it in the oven. But I didn't add enough salt. Like I didn't add a lot of salt. So maybe I just like things too salty. I'm not sure, but
She says cooking cream, but just think heavy cream, basically, Bunny Melon. Just think of it. She's using cream.
Half and Lois.
Half and half.
Buster is cream. I think he's about 10, so he's getting up there in age. Thank you, Random. It was good. He's not friendly. Like, yeah. He's not friendly. Like, random people cannot pet him. He loves my stepdad. Like, my stepdad can, like, do anything to him. Like, he loves him so much. He loves my mom and sister, but he still growls at them like he does with me. Like, if he doesn't want to be kissed. Animals don't like to be kissed, I get it, but too bad. I mean, like, give me a break. You get
Nobody wants to get close to that mouth of yours,
free
Chantal.
shelter, food, you're off the streets. All you can put up with a kiss here and there.
Did she just say you get free food, shelter, and you're off the streets in regards to Julia? Tell me you got that cat off the street without telling me you got that cat off the street. Am I right?
Buster Nut, you have a dispenser, gravy dispenser. I was like, my eyes light up when you say unlimited gravy. Can you do more cooking videos? Yeah, for sure I will.
That's a lie.
Poverty meal as a child was macaroni noodles and Parmesan cheese. Hey, that's not bad. Parmesan cheese is expensive now, actually. Well, who is wearing? What are we talking about? Okay, I'll show you some things I got. Do I like dogs? Yeah, I don't dislike dogs, but I like cats a lot more.
Oh, okay, that was about Buster.
His harness. He always has a harness. He doesn't always have his harness on, but he has a harness like to go out, so that like you can attach the leash to it.
Put a 1 in the chat.
Like, in the winter, he has this like shiny coat. My mom calls it the Liberace.
Put a 1 in the chat if you love Buster because he hates her with every fiber of his being.
Oh. I should have brought maple syrup comic book. Yeah, you're right. I don't plan things well. No, it doesn't hurt.
Chantal, I don't plan things well. No shit, Sherlock.
We're going to be doing a video, like, inshallah, soon, like, in the next couple of days. So,
you don't say.
Yeah, I've just been taking longer than you. I've only been here, what, 3 or 4 days? 4 days now? It takes me a long time to adjust. My dog growls at my husband and son when they kiss her, but I can squeeze and kiss her to pieces and she won't growl. See, exactly, Carolina. BBJ, don't tease me with mall Chinese. I love mall Chinese. I miss mall Chinese. But, okay, I wanted to show you some things I got.
It's just always about food with her.
Like, why are you showing us these things?
So
traveling that long is it? I don't realize how exhausting.
mind you, this would be exactly like an alcoholic sitting there and being like, I've been sober for 72 hours, and then he proceeds to talk about every kind of alcohol he's ever had and every kind of alcohol he wants to have. Like, no, that's not how it works, Shantal. You're not serious. You're a joke.
Thing it is until I get where I need to be, because and then I suffer for a few days because honestly, when I'm in the traveling, I go in survival mode. I just kind of like grab every ounce of optimism I have in my bones, you know?
That's a lie.
For your health journey. Thank you, Illegally Blonde. Mall Italian restaurant Chinese.
The reason Chantal gets overly compliant and smiley when she travels is because at her heart, she is a coward. She is all talk and no do, and she's a coward, and she's not quick with her words. And you know, she just doesn't want to draw attention to herself because she knows she's got nothing. So yeah, Chantal's a coward. She talks real tough behind a screen, but no, she doesn't have fuck all to say face to face to somebody.
Italian restaurant and it had like Chinese food. Yeah, it's weird, but the food was good. You know? I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, okay. What was I gonna say? I'm still really tired.
She's got nothing to say.
Can we go? Yeah, it does. No, traveling like the journey from the west to the east is the hardest. I heard like for time travel, like time change wise on the body. Yeah, we could do a mall walk. Yeah, especially the Avenues Mall, you guys. You should look it up. It's like the hugest mall. I swear.
So
I don't know if it's the hugest mall in the Middle East. I think it is up there.
So traveling from the west to the east is the hardest on the body. I read somewhere, but yeah, let's go to the mall. I heard it's the hugest mall. The fuck are you talking about?
Not many people enjoy flights. I was watching videos. Hold on a second, okay?
Oh, she muted it. Oh, how long is she gone for? Oh,
super clean.
There we go.
But like I said in my video.
There. Sorry.
The clutter on my table. Ooh, a dark velvet green. Okay, I'm gonna have fresh yogurt after for my dessert. Strawberry.
Exactly.
I know I'm not like eating super clean, but like I said in my video, I'm being realistic and I'm starting small. I'm trying to keep the binges away. So if I super restrict right now and go down to like I said.
So she's got all the binge lingo down. Like, I'm trying not to binge, blah, 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 la, 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 la. But if I don't have the sugars or the sweets, I'm a food addict. It's like, God, pick a struggle, Shantal.
Quinoa trauma from not doing that. I'm telling you. The Canada trip to be a kind farewell. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, a throw blanket for the couch. Yeah. BB go. BB go. Yes. Coming from the bags. I leave all the bags for her for at least a day. Hi, Anna. Looks clean. Thank you.
Duncan.
We don't like sit like I said, we like when there's company, yes, but it's so easy to clean the living room. That's the easiest.
So
just tidy up the tea or whatever you put out, the pillows, whatever.
She just had a bathroom break. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she washed her hands. Put a 2 if you think she's a filthy, vile animal. Feral animal.
They're called throw pillows for a reason. You just throw them. I had cottage cheese with apples. You know what? Hissy fits. I'm so mad about this. I loved cottage cheese until I caught the norovirus flu because I was eating cottage cheese right before I got sick. And so everything I ate before that, like before I got sick, the thought of it, I don't know. But I used to love it.
She is nasty.
When we have another life.
She's
I don't know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Corey. I'm just joking. Can we build a pillow mountain? I guess.
Deadhead.
Dry kiwi. Wow.
Puts
yeah,
a
that
3.
sounds good. The weather's hot here, Coco. It's like it was 36 today.
That's funny.
Oh well, I don't know. It's like 15 in my apartment. Yeah, he's happy. Okay. So here's some things I got. So my 40th birthday, I think I showed you guys. My mom was like, "Go, like, don't come down yet, cutie." Like when I was upstairs in the room, and she like, I came down at the.
Real quick, Deadhead. I saw a Jerry Garcia band.
Dinner table, and there was like all balloons, like you're 40, and there was this thing, so I brought it as a souvenir. 40 aged to perfection. Yeah, right. Thank you, Mom. You're always perfect in the eyes of your kids, I guess. Oh, just freezing. Really? That's sad. I don't want to do that. I want to take anyone's views. Bailey Brooke. Anyway, so this is like a little plaque, and then she had all my gifts. Like she does gift bags really nice. So, yeah, they just gave me some things. Like for my birthday gifts, these are not birthday gifts I'm showing you really. These are just like things they gave me, extra gifts.
Yeah.
For my birthday, like I said, gift cards.
Not that anybody cares, but I was living in San Francisco and I was working there and I had to work the Jerry Garcia show. I also saw Ministry when I was there too. But anyway, I digress.
What else? Hi, Rhonda. What else did I get?
Right, Bunny?
Oh. Sorry, because I'm reading the comments. So gift cards, clothes, which I'm gonna do a whole different video with all my showing doing like a clothing try on, and how I make my Western clothes modest because the V-necks on those clothes in Canada are insane. So yeah, you'll see clothes and like stuff like that. You know, mostly like monetary and stuff. So okay.
What is she talking about?
Okay, so yeah, I got a hand-me-down.
Right?
Marcel face.
Like she's literally going through and showing the hand-me-downs and the stuff that her family gave her, and so like this is a 40-year-old middle-aged married woman with a husband. Are you kidding me?
Powder, hypoallergenic. Marcel is really, it is hypoallergenic. So like my mom buys everything Marcel. She uses it once and she'll say she doesn't like it and she'll give it to me. Like I don't know. So I have a full Marcel face powder and I really like it actually. My sister didn't like this Born Ruby, just like a blush, like a cream blush. Let's see how red I can make my cheeks. Hi. Did you see this trend where people are like
So
taking broccoli and they're
so right there, this is supposed to be a bright red, and it actually looks kind of muted. You wonder how high she has the filter set on this.
making freckles with it? I want to leave this planet. Okay. My CPAP marks haven't fully gone away today. What if I get perma marks for my CPAP? What am I gonna do? Oh no, I need to.
So this is 8:30 at night, and she still
I have
has CPAP
hypertension. I
marks?
probably do. Actually, my blood pressure was low in the hospital. It was because I was sick, but I was low key like, yeah, flexing. To the doctor, I was like, my blood pressure is 102. It's usually like 145. Anyway, she's like, you're sick. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think
It's
so,
36, Kim.
Stackish. Welcome, Stackish.
Yeah, it's all used items from them. Actually, I showed you this. This is not a used item from my aunt. I love this bag. Oh, I love Alice in Wonderland, so it was cute. I don't know. I don't care where it's from. I don't care if it costs 2 cents.
She just said, this is a used bag I got from my aunt. Remember how she flexed on her birthday and said, look at this homemade bag that I got for my birthday? Remember, she showed it and she sang the Sleeping Beauty song? When she said she felt like Snow White, wasn't that the same stream? Like she said she felt like Snow White, then she sang the Sleeping Beauty song, and then she held up this Alice in Wonder homemade bag, Alice in Wonderland homemade bag, and now she's saying it was a used bag that her aunt gave her, but she doesn't care if it only costs 2 cents. She can't even keep her lies straight.
Oh, I love Alice in Wonderland, so it was cute. I don't know. I don't care where it's from. I don't care if it costs 2 cents.
Yep.
It's the thought that counts. Always for me.
Yep. She just lies.
Because I don't really need like anything. Like I don't care about really expensive things.
Yeah,
I can,
she
if
said,
I want something
she
more
said the
luxurious, I
bag.
can just buy it myself.
She said the bag was homemade, but didn't she just now say it was a used one her aunt gave her too? Like she can't even keep it straight.
You know what I mean? So, but I probably wouldn't. Thank you. Okay, and my aunt got me this book she thought would be helpful for me.
Okay,
called
thanks.
The Serotonin Power Diet.
Thanks,
Use your
Granny
brain's
Noodles.
natural chemistry to cut cravings, curb emotional overeating, and lose weight. Boost serotonin to switch off your appetite. PhD.
Sorry, I keep talking over. I've got her sped up so much that like the little pauses, I go to talk, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I got it sped up. But yeah, you're right, Granny Noodles. That was a different stream.
MD. Okay. The Serotonin Power Diet started in a health club in 2001. That's where we met. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Okay,
darn.
so like kind of like brain over binge, maybe.
The quote
It sounds interesting.
is from Winnie the Pooh.
For more than 30 years, Dr. Judith Workman, PhD, has researched the connection between the brain, emotions, appetite, and overeating.
I think.
By prompting the body to produce additional serotonin, the brain's feel-good chemical, the serotonin power diet curbs appetite and targets emotional overeating. In addition, there's a 12-week program in here as well.
She doesn't care.
Well, that will be useful. I'll definitely read it.
That's a lie. You won't read
I've never
it.
been to the UK. How is Aunt Phyllis? She's doing very well.
That's
She's
a
doing
lie.
very well. Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Aunt Rasta is a massive piece of crap, just like you, Shantal. I mean, the apple does not fall far from the tree. She is just an older, thinner version of you. She's a horrible human being. I will die on this hill.
Oh, really? Did the gastric sleeve, Rachel? Nice. I wish you well.
Yeah, Kat. She's not going to read that.
Luca, what's the gritty? Yeah, I love hand-me-downs. Whatever, like, you know, I'm not ashamed at all. And a lot of them are always in good condition. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not a hand-me-down. This was a part of a birthday gift. So this is like Bath and Body Works thing. I like the bag, and it has a trio. It's a strawberry pound cake.
Always
It
food.
really, really smells so good. Oh my
Food.
gosh, I want to eat it like I do.
Just
Comes with
drink
the
it.
cream, which actually like is really moisturizing. I find shea butter, coconut oil, 24-hour moisture. So I usually use this right after the shower.
And nobody cares. Nobody
And
wants.
it comes with a mini hand cream, which is like super thick.
How many people here want to think about Chantal lubing up our cracks and crevices with lotion? Ugh. No, thank you. Hard pass.
But it does smell like pound cake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it smells amazing.
More food.
Now I have this Revlon. It's $25. I would never buy this now. Like, do you guys remember how much I used to spend all my money? Like, I think like when I think back, it's like I'm so ashamed of myself. Like, I would not ever spend. So this is why it's a hand-me-down. I would never buy this in my life.
Yeah, because it's for
Instant
cleaning.
detangling conditioner. So I use this after the shower.
Okay.
It smells good, and it's actually like pretty much almost.
Yeah, you would never use that because A, you have no hair, and B, you don't wash yourself. Why waste the money?
And yeah, my sister gave me that. She has a lot of hair care stuff.
Yeah, maybe your sister's trying to tell you
But
something.
she doesn't use. For some reason, I don't know. I swear, she like cycles through different brands like once a month or every week.
She's just tired of
So
smelling
then she gave me
you.
this, which is good because I was out of shampoo and conditioner, and I'm like, I would never buy this either. These are expensive, I think.
Wait.
Wella shampoo and conditioner,
So-
lime caviar.
I was out of shampoo and conditioner. So were you just not bathing? You never bought yourself any? You just figured you'd lay around and stink up the house till your family gave you some? Okay.
Color protection, which I do
Awesome.
color my hair. Yeah. So, so these are full. So yeah, I'm gonna take those. Then she gave me this eucalyptus spearmint hand cream, which I don't really like the smell of, but I'll use it on my feet. My bag weighed 25 kg. It was over by 2 kg. Julia got me a fishy kiss. Yeah, I brought it. I packed it in my bag. That's why everything was overweight. Man, can you get rid of the Wella conditioner? No. I got another new wallet. I won't open it because things are in here, but yeah, she can do hair. Yeah. Yeah. She does it part-time. Like, you know, she has her own like client base she does. So she will dye my hair when I'm there and stuff like that, you know. She'll layer my hair, stuff like that. So she has a lot of hair care stuff. So yeah. Is that water? What is that? Hold on, I think it's water.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I never know. No, I'm just joking. I don't even know what that means. So yeah, nice wallet. Another wallet.
I do have some screenshots like of Chantal. I'll show you after this real quick before we get off, but with her arms bent, she cannot reach her feet. And I was doing some measurement. She can't even fully reach her undercarriage at this point. But I'll pull up the screenshot and we'll have a conversation.
I have a lot of wallets now because of them. Every time I go, I get a new wallet. My aunt is so cute. She got me these like because she thought I was getting my own place.
She's
So she got me
broke.
a few things. So these are just
She's
like spoons.
broke.
So this is like a spread spoon. This is these little forks. Look at these forks. They're perfect for my pickle picking. Go visibility day. Huh? My hair's very long now. Well, it's like to here. I'm growing a mullet. Not intentionally. I'm just joking. Little spoons
Sorry.
for sauces and things like.
So real quick, she brought back a suitcase full of junk. So put a 1 in the chat if you think put a 1 in the chat if you think within the next 2 or 3 months she's really going to start pigging this place up with all this bric-a-brac and kitschy stuff. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Salad's going to be able to stay on top of this mess. She's getting comfortable around Salad, and we know when she gets comfortable, she stops cleaning. So 1, if you think she's going to start pigging up the apartment. 2, if you think Salad will make her stay on top of it and it'll stay clean.
For spices and sauces, you can always use those. And when I'm smoking shisha and having a tea or coffee, I could have a cup warmer. So this will keep your tea and coffee warm the whole time.
It's 100 degrees, Chantal.
Right.
Do you need
also,
a cup warmer?
my mom got me this. Now, one of the candles is missing. It's around here somewhere. I saw it. I think Julia knocked it off the table and it rolled under the couch. But it's like a little candle set, so I'll probably just put this in the spare.
Julia knocked it over and it rolled under the couch, which means it will never be seen again, because even if Chantal could get down on the floor with her stomach, she would not be able to lay flat enough to get her arm under the couch to get it out. She would have to move the couch or something, and we all know that's not going to happen. She can't even put her own socks on.
Room, on the desk where I do my makeup and stuff. I think I'll put it there. I'm going to be putting my plaque, I think, I don't know where yet, actually. Okay. And she gave me this Calvin Klein bag. I don't know. Like my sister was like, I don't like it. It's too too older style. And I'm like, well, I'm 40, so I don't mind. I don't know. It's a cute tote bag, Calvin Klein tote bag. So if it's a lot of crap when we're going out, we can put a bunch of waters and stuff. I like it. So yeah, I don't know.
Remember her? I think she got that from her mom or something. Remember, she was trying to flex, show the Calvin Klein bag, digging through it on that one live. It's like, what are you? It's not 1998. There's no flex by pulling up a Calvin Klein bag.
I think that's about it. I have to show you. So yeah, there's all my hand-me-downs.
Yeah, I agree. Catfishes.
Put a little tea towel on the warmer, make Howie a heated bed. Oh, that would be a cute idea. It doesn't cook him though. No. Cute gifts, babes. Cute gifts, babe. That was so sweet of them. Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you put us in the tote? And I can even put you guys in the tote. How do you consider $40 for shampoo high, but not for a
Her views are going
But
down.
I don't buy this, Rita Beezer. That's the thing. I would not buy $40 shampoo today. No, I do consider that high. So anything expensive you see me have right now, has been a hand-me-down from my family. I'm not the most expensive thing I have, my ring, my glasses.
The most expensive thing I have. Just tell me that you're a tacky bitch without telling me you're a tacky bitch, right?
And yeah, this is I don't know how much this was. Is it $40? I don't know. Yeah, probably $40 a bottle or something. I don't know. I would not buy that with my own money.
She is a loser.
I would probably just get even Lush is expensive for shampoos and stuff like that. I haven't even really been buying Lush. That's why I was so excited for the gift cards I got.
So she's sitting here talking about personal hygiene. She's flexing on all the gifts she's got. She's talking about the price of things and expensive things. Is any of this screaming pious Muslim to you? Asking for a friend.
Changes the way you view what you're buying, like drugs or food. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Yeah. But when I went to Canada this time, I don't remember food being that high in price. It's crazy, and hi, not stop playing, Melanie Lynn. Hi.
She acts like she's been in Kuwait for 400 years.
I don't like spending that much money on food either. I'm very happy and content here with what we bought for groceries, what we spent.
That's a lie.
For everything we got. That's why I'm happy we did the grocery order. And when we order out here, it's $8 for the two of us. We can get local food for really cheap.
That's
in Canada, though, yeah, I spend a lot of money on takeout. Yeah, but yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, the addiction changes. What you're right. That's a big part of it too. I'm a food addict, so I begrudge myself for spending the money on food, but it's I don't have self control sometimes.
When it fits the narrative, she has binge eating, but when it fits the narrative, I'm a food addict. I've yet to hear her mention that she's just a glutton. Like the therapist told her, you're a glutton. You need to get a handle on this.
No, I self reset. It really doesn't make sense. Actually, you're right. It doesn't make sense. So, I prioritize the food over conditioner, but I don't like doing it. I hate myself for it after.
That's a lie.
Even we're confused when we're going to travel next. Yeah, I'm not well enough to travel for a little while, especially a huge trip where there's going to be a bit of culture shock involved, stress. But
I see. The only thing I think that is keeping Shantal from ordering takeout is I really do think that they are broke AF right now.
Thing is, I'm going to be traveling with Salah. Inshallah, I say all these things that inshallah, we will travel. Uganda bees. Oh yeah, I know, Ghostface. It's crazy. If I prefer spending money on food that will keep me healthy than spending on frivolous hair products and name brands. Yeah, exactly. Hi, OG Lightwire. You don't go through the same brain process of pros and cons of what you buy. You just buy it because you need a fix. It's true. It's true. If you understand addiction, it doesn't make sense. Internet hate machine. Yeah, no, it's true. Exactly. North Korea. If I go to North Korea, I'll be instantly. Remember I made fun of Kim Jong-un's haircut one time?
What's in the box?
I apologize, Kim Jong-un. Your hair's fine. I don't know. I was just being a bee. He has thicker hair than me. That is expensive. No, I'm drinking out of the bottle. There's ice here. Miami. Thanks, Not Stop Playing. Yeah, we're going to do more vlogs.
Yep. Visa running about a little less than 90 days.
He's watching right now. He probably uses $40. Is it Taja? I want to apologize for calling you Ta. Marrakech? Yeah, we want to go to Morocco someday, inshallah, also. Do you know how much money I've spent? Whenever I was asked if I wanted to start losing weight, I would just say, do you know how much I've spent on the stomach? Yeah, I spent a lot of money. Exactly. A lot of money is on my body. It shows right now. Kim Jong is trolling too.
Can you imagine flexing over how fat you were?
How many does?
And laughing?
Great Wall of China. I would like to go there.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Because it would be a walking challenge, Actually, I think a part of how I get through, yeah, hissy fits. Rhonda, you're going to get us all killed. No. How I get through the travel is I see it as a challenge, a step-by-step challenge. Okay, I go by legs, this is the first leg, the second leg. No. It's kind of
Just so we don't get it twisted, she doesn't see it as a challenge. Everything Chantal does, she does out of spite. I will show you. She's gonna show the haters. I got a husband. I can travel. So it's not, she doesn't see it as a challenge. She doesn't look at the different legs. That's why we don't see any footage. She does it out of sheer spite. But that's why there's no interesting footage. She doesn't look around the airport. She doesn't have any stories because it's out of spite.
Adventure. But then after I get to my destination, I start feeling it like I take off my compression stockings and I'm just like, I'm so tired and like
Yeah.
swollen and
It's called ketoacidosis, dummy.
I don't know, jet lagged. Something is always wrong with my body after I travel. So
Yeah, that's what happens when you're 500 pounds.
Joe Biden dancing with the president. Really, Ghostface? The cartel never came for us. No, so we must never go to the cartel. Everest Base Camp? Oh boy, I don't know, Sam. That will be a while yet.
Yeah, that'll be never. Stop lying.
Yeah, babe, it's really bad.
It's
yeah.
the whole 6-pack thing, the whole Everett base camp thing, it's old. It's an old joke, okay? You just stop, just let it go, okay? Listen, edgelord, just stop, okay? You're not entertaining, it's not funny, it's the whole like, oh, when I drink gravy, it's like, God, just, maybe we could all pool our money and get her a fucking personality for Christmas, man. Boy, I just,
love shopping here and knowing that what the price is, it's the final price because there's no tax on what you buy, like anything you buy here. I want to eat my yogurt, but see, I'm not hungry. Like I'm still not hungry.
There's no
and you know
tax
what? If I
here.
listen to my body right now, I have heartburn from the beef and the cheese. I gotta try to limit that.
Gosh.
I'll only eat something like this maybe once a week.
Oh, thank you, Granny Noodles.
Yeah, I went camping with my daughter. Nice, camping season is in. Yep.
I'm eventually gonna get a new iPad. Woo!
Metformin. I'm on some kind of metformin. Yeah, I'm on Janumet. Actually, I gotta take my medication soon. So.
Yeah.
But this shampoo and conditioner and the leave-in conditioner, they work really well.
So the way she said that, put a 1 in the chat if you think she's consistently taking her Janumet. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she's taking it like she takes all her other medication whenever she remembers or she needs to do it performatively. 1, she's taking it regularly. 2, it's performative.
Also, I'm very thankful for that. Like I don't know. I don't like spending money like that. Luckily, we don't have taxes here in Kuwait. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, exactly, babe. That's one of the biggest pros for sure. Because, like I said, it's not just me. It's like I hear a lot of Canadians starting to, people are making like $100,000 a year and they can hardly make.
Shantal, stop. You don't speak for most Canadians. You are not well read. You do not have your pulse on, the current zeitgeist. So just shut your fat, stupid face hole. All right? You know nothing. Shh. Zatknis. God. I'm just so tired. I'm just like, yeah, on behalf of Canada, shut the hell up. You do not know what is going on. You don't know your average. You have no friends. You speak to nobody. You don't get to hide behind, oh, I've heard, I've read, blah, blah, blah. No, you are a lying liar who lies. You know nothing.
They're left with hardly anything after they pay all their bills, their taxes, and things,
I said,
so it's really tough. So, yeah, everyone is struggling right now. It's crazy.
Stop talking out your ass.
So that's one of the good things, yeah.
Thanks, over.
Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah. She definitely doesn't speak for the Canadians in the group.
Thanks, P-Soms. Yeah, I'm down like 9 kgs, which is not bad.
9 kilograms. Let's see, 9 times 2, that's 18 times 9, 19. So she's trying to say she's down 20 pounds. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's true. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she's full of number 2. Saying that she's down 20 pounds. Oh, thank you, Stephanie C. Towards the iPad. Oh, thank you, Stephanie C. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get a new iPad eventually.
Taxes, go to hospitals and all that. Thanks, I know, but how do they pay for stuff like that here then if we don't have to pay taxes? I don't know. It's true, yeah. It's true, Ghostface.
Yeah, God forbid I pay my fair share.
Yeah, it's true, babe, yeah.
You selfish,
in a bad way, yeah.
Self-centered, greedy, useless, middle-aged.
Like a Lunchable is like $5. They used to be on $1.
So,
yeah, maybe
Chantal, a Lunchable hasn't been $1 since like what, 1994.
The Janumet, which has metformin in it and something else, it does make your stomach. It makes my stomach. They should cut.
No, what makes
no.
What makes your stomach go is the fact that you eat so much fat and salt daily, and you have no gallbladder because they cut it out when you're 17 because you've been a glutton. And I'm pretty sure she said in one of her earlier videos were like, oh yeah, I started gaining weight when I was like 9 or 10. That's a lie. I can guarantee you by the time Shantal was 5 or 6 years old, she was already the biggest girl in her class and she was already considered overweight. Once again, Shantal lies.
They should not. Hi, Tracy. How are you? How are you? I caught you. Yeah, you caught me. Whenever I bought those popcorn sticks, I always think of you every time now. Well, she knows.
Right, Steph?
I bought a house a year ago and my mortgage is astronomical. Oh, yeah, I can imagine hissy fits. Like, at least you can afford that. Most people can't afford to buy a house these days. No way.
So,
Chicago needs to chill with the tax, yeah.
how does Chantal get to discuss who can and can't afford a house? She made enough money in 1 year. She could have bought a house easy. She hasn't paid taxes. She has an undischarged bankruptcy. So who is she to sit here and hand out some sage advice about what is and is not, permissible, and what is and is not okay financially for people, and what's going wrong with various countries in the Western world? This from a woman who has run away to Kuwait, who has never paid her fair share, who has never contributed anything, is sitting over in her fart box in the sky in Kuwait with her fake 30-year-old window licking, crayon eating psycho of a fake husband, and sitting here and acting like she's got some special insight into the financial woes of the Western world. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, give me top hats. I'm getting mad at the internet. Shut the fuck up, Chantal. You know nothing.
Yeah, that's one of the pros of living here for sure. I don't know how they pay for everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One of the pros of living here is because they don't have any taxes. I don't know how they pay for anything. I'll tell you how they pay for anything, because they've got oil right now. They're one of the richest countries in the world. But guess what? You look at about how 80% of the population lives, all the slaves that they're bringing in from the Philippines and from Africa and from all, Syria and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, great. No taxes. These people fall through the cracks. Just shut the hell up. I'm sorry. I'm getting irritated. It's just, I can only take so much stupid in one day.
It's like is it what kind of system is it here? It's like a monarchy. I don't know. There's a sheep. So that's like a emir. I don't know. I forget.
So she's living in Kuwait and she can't even tell you what kind of government they have or who's in charge of the country. Pretty serious Muslim there, eh?
Hope you are selling back. Thank you, C-Meals. Yeah, I take it after meals. Yeah.
Hey, Green Draken, welcome. Welcome.
I was supposed to send you some.
Sorry, I'm getting irritated.
Sure, I don't know if it's going to be really expensive. I have to check. I don't think so. Or if it's even going to be possible to send. That's the most important thing. Comment broke. I think of you when I see icy water.
She is stupid.
Yeah, rent here is so much better. Taja, like we don't pay for utilities, anything, just rent, and that's it. And you don't have to give like 2 months notice and all that stuff. And you don't have to sign like a contract. At least not in most places, like at least the places we've lived anyways.
Yep, Green Dragon. Yep. Amen.
So like, yeah, it's like when I was looking in Canada, like a bachelor was going to be like $13.60 plus utilities for where like I wanted to live. For example, at one point for one place, like it was insane for a studio, and we pay that like here for.
So $13.60 for a studio in Canada, and that was probably the most ghetto of ghetto. And I can guarantee you, she wouldn't even qualify for that at this point. So. Okay, real quick, and I'll push play. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she went back to Kuwait out of necessity because she can't afford to live in Canada. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she only went back to Kuwait because she doesn't have to put any effort in while in Kuwait. She's got Salad as her houseboy. Put a 3 in the chat if you think it was a combination of she can't afford to live in Canada and she doesn't want to lose her enabler in Salad. So 1, she can't afford Canada. 2, no, she missed having her live-in rent-a-boy. And 3, it was both of them because she can't stand being held accountable. Well, we won't even worry about the accountability with her family. So 1, 2, or 3.
Bedroom, seaside condo with 2 bathrooms. Like
yep.
I don't know. It's
got
just
some
so
2s,
weird.
some
like...
3s. And some 1s.
That's all I will send them to you. Your wig flies off. Uh-oh. Hi, Ivana. That's nice of you, babe. You're sweet to the beezers.
Yep.
The inflation of prices started since the coronavirus. Ah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Nope. No, Chantal, that's not. So you're listening. Anybody that is speaking to Chantal in her chat or is subscribed to her channel or pays to be one of her members, automatically you qualify. Like, and if you are not part of her chat, ironically, you are automatically one of the stupidest people on the planet, and I don't think you should be talking about economics in any way. Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Duncan.
It's
Let's
puffed corn.
see.
Like it's like a giant puffed corn. Like, you know, like a cheesy puffed corn. It's a giant puffed corn stick, but the flavor is like sweet buttered corn. And it's like,
Duncan says inflation for a cup of coffee. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it very much. Like I said, I'm going to get a new iPad if it kills me. Well, I'm going to get a new refurbished iPad because new ones are ridiculously expensive. So just one that works, that takes a charge, that I can do long form videos on.
sweet and salty, and they're so good. They're
Thank
like
you,
addictive.
Duncan.
They're very good. Kind of like a corn cake. So, Tracy, maybe we can check this out and inform you. I love giant anything that tastes sweet and salty. Anyone who tells you to stay in Canada, tell them to pay your rent. That costs 3 times as much. Yeah, it's insane. Like, and the gas, like, I was just like, oh my gosh, $80 at least every time I want to fill my tank. And the amount of driving I do there, you know, it's like $20 here to fill our tank. Like, just things like that. Yeah, it's more affordable for sure.
It's $20 to fill our tank in Kuwait. Oh wait, I can't drive here, and I don't drive here, and I never leave the yeah. But go ahead, continue to comment on things, and we all know that Chantal can't do the conversion. She still thinks like her Canadian money goes so far in Kuwait because she's a dummy. Why won't it play?
The only
Like even my iPad doesn't want to hear her anymore.
negatives, of course, the intense heat in the summer, but we do have really good central air. Yeah, Ivon, I'm happy for my
exactly, Hound Lover. She's just hiding from responsibility.
Yeah, Kuwait is beautiful.
No, it's not. So there are some there's some beautiful architecture there, and there's a few nice areas, but overall, if you look around, it is a giant 120-degree desert. So, and number two, you've not shown us really anything like, you've shown us a lot of cities, but you haven't shown us anything like, gorgeous and beautiful on a large scale. She just hasn't, so if we only go off what Chantal showed us, I'm not impressed,
So, I hope you like my hand-me-down bees. My habibi. Babe, do you remember like one of the first things you said to me? You're like, do you know any like? I'm sure you know habibi. It's popular. Like you were trying to like see if I knew anything like Arabic.
We know sharmuta. We know haram.
Like, oh yeah, I heard of habibi. Yeah, but I learned a lot more Arabic. Being with you for sure.
Exactly,
Which I
Duncan.
probably would have never learned. I just filled the car with fuel, 3.5 kd. $11 to fill the car. Okay, I was way off. $20 for full. That's crazy. Oh no, Tracy, take something. Take some pain meds or some like.
So I'm thinking, is he saying 11? So I think he's saying it's 11 Kuwaiti dinar to fill it, and it's like 425. We'll round it down to 4, so $44 to fill their tank in Kuwait. I'm gonna guess, because I highly doubt it's only 3 Canadian dollars or yeah.
Something.
I mean, sorry.
It's a lot quick question. Yeah, I feel like we're bragging, but
I highly doubt that.
My Ford
Yeah.
Fusion. Crazy.
Sorry.
That's so cheap. Hi, Peo Chocolat.
Man, look at this. The iPad doesn't even want to hear.
That's a very good price. $11 would get you like half of a quarter of a tank. Yeah.
So Salad's trying to say for 11 Canadian dollars, he can fill the Temu vehicle gas tank. So let's say real quick that let's just say the T-Mobile only has a standard 11-gallon tank, like for really small sedans. 11, and so okay, so hold on. So 11 Canadian dollars divided by, okay, I'm trying to think how to do it. So how many dinar? Let me see. So, oh, it's worth, so 1 dinar, so that's 11 Canadian dollars, which would be like 2.5. We'll round up to 3 dinar. So it's supposedly 3 Canadian dinar. And so let's say it's an 11-gallon tank divided by 3 dinar. He's trying to say it's only, do they sell it by the liter there? So it's only 66, or, a little over, like, we'll say 2/3 of a dinar, which is 6 times 4. So he's trying to say that it's like $2 and it just, somebody do the math for me. Did I mention I'm a scientist, but I'm really bad at math. So somebody do the math. Tell me how much he's claiming that their gas is per fucking liter over there at 11 Canadian dollars to fill up the T-Mobile. And I'm going to guess it's a minimum of an 11-gallon tank.
Okay, let me eat my yogurt.
Somebody help me.
Almarai is like a really popular, like Naturel in Canada or something. So this is like Almarai here. Dairy products.
What?
So 3 Kuwaiti dinar, supposedly to fill
Bismillah.
an 11-gallon tank. So
12 USD can have a healthy meal.
So at
even less, babe.
0.66 dinar per liter for an 11-gallon. So 0.66 dinar times 4.45. Somebody do 4.45 times 0.66 and tell me what that is.
The chicken in Fatushin, that's like $10.
So
$10. Depending if you get the hummus with it. Oh no, the chicken is 2 KD, you're right.
Good morning. Is
When I was
that
in Canada,
Babs?
I was on DoorDash. And I was just curious
Good
about
morning,
how much
Babs.
KFC cost because my whole life I was outraged by the price of a bucket of chicken. Okay, before the inflation, a bucket of chicken was $30. Now, if you want a 10-piece of chicken, it's like $40 for the meal.
Yeah.
You have to get in the water.
So can somebody Google real quick? Is it like $1 a liter in Kuwait for fuel? Can somebody Google that real quick? I just want to see how, fact check.
You would have good AC here. All the apartments have it. It's crazy, right, babe? Ivana, he likes the
Oh, right on, Havasu, Mom. Woohoo, Team Science. I did genetics.
Bad everywhere, yeah. Maybe it's even bad here. Maybe it was even cheaper before. Who knows? Thailand is really cheap with some things too. I was surprised. Hey, hun, like if you want a taxi, like
okay, 4 liters per gallon.
No way.
I think
there's no need. It's literally like so.
It's like 3.76 liters per gallon. So it's 25 KD. So 0.25 KD per gallon or per liter, 0.25 KD. So, which is 4. So, okay. So 0.25. So how much is that in Canadian dollars? Like how much, somebody give me in American dollars. How much the Canadian or how much
it was
Kuwaiti
like
gas is per liter?
To take a taxi
in American dollars.
How much was 150 baht?
He's claiming it's about $1 a liter. I want to know how much it actually is per liter in American.
Like, I don't know. And they don't even fill you up like if you buy like. I find like when I used to eat McDonald's, I wouldn't be full with a single meal. Like I would have to get like. I would always get like.
So according to Blue Daisy, it's about $1 per gallon of fuel. So it's like 27 cents, 30 cents per liter over there.
Depending if I was craving like, so for example, I would get a filet of fish meal and then like a McDouble with it.
Hold on, I'm Googling.
Oh no, Miss Quinn, what were you doing? Eating something hard? Were you eating Jolly Ranchers? Those will break your teeth. 3 pizzas from Domino's is $50. Yeah, pizza's insane. 4 USD for a cab. It costs $6 just to sit in the taxi.
Yeah.
Like, okay, for example, inflation keeps me skinny. Yes.
So,
like,
do we think that that's Kuwaiti dinar? Let's see, cost per liter of fuel in Kuwait in USD. Hold on. Yeah, it's cheap, USD. I'm sure salad probably gets the cheapest fuel too. So yeah, it is really cheap. So in Kuwait, it says it's about 34 cents a liter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's about $1.12 per gallon of fuel in Kuwait. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. But it's still a 10-gallon tank, so yeah, it would go well, but it wouldn't be 11 Canadian dollars. It would be a little more than that. So yeah, he's telling her about right. I think that he tells her different numbers so he can skim. Sorry. Sorry. I totally squirreled,
To the
guys.
bus
Sorry.
station, I was like watching the meter. I was like, this is why I'm like traveling without Salah. I never worry about these things when he's like,
Okay.
he handled all the
Thanks, Blue
taxis, all the
Daisy.
payments, all the stupid stuff I hate. Like, so we're in a taxi. I feel weird being in a taxi period with like a male driver without my husband. Like I think like it's just like living in the culture for a while. You start to assimilate to it a lot. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I was in the back seat.
Oh wow, that's so cheap. Wow,
The
that's
guy didn't
great
know where he was
to have
going, and I swear,
Wow.
I sat in the taxi. Maybe you're convincing people to come live in Kuwait or something. Right, babe? I think so. Anyway.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think salad could even survive in Canada. Put a 2 if you think it's pipe dreams. Dude's never going to get here.
Just to sit in the taxi was $6 or something. Then it kept going up, like just at the lights. The lights were super long. It was like another $3 just at the lights. It's like $1 a minute. It's crazy. I don't know. Like one of those hotlines back in the day. Remember those? Remember the Jerky Boys? That was yummy.
She's stuffing her face.
I almost have you convinced. The thing is like
exactly, Frosty.
You don't have an idea what it's like to live somewhere until you actually go. I didn't know what Thailand was really like until we went.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
So
most of the countries we all have similar.
Chantal, you did not live in Thailand, okay? You went on. Man, this thing won't pause. You went to Thailand on vacation and got stuck there because they didn't renew your visa right away. You did not live in Thailand. Okay? Shut the hell up. The only place you've actually lived, really lived, is Canada. You went on vacation in a resort in Cuba, never left it. In Thailand, your fat ass sat in a hotel most of the time and you got stuck there an extra 2 weeks and you never leave this condo in Kuwait. The only place you've ever lived is Canada, and I wouldn't call what you do living.
So differences? 50 cents to look out the window of a taxi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys should come bees and then we can
Yeah, Mr. Grebo's down in Corvallis right now, and he says the gas down there, he just filled up. The cheapest place he could find was $4.64 per gallon. So somebody take 464 and divide it by 3.76 liters and then convert it to Canadian.
Go to my favorite restaurant. Honestly, one of the things that makes me really love this country is all the pickles and olives.
Let's see. 4.
The heat is not a matter. There's AC everywhere. Also, the sun can give us a tanner. But anyway,
divided by 3.
Yeah, there's ways around it. And you can't enjoy as much outside time as the winter. There's more to do. But you can go out before 9 a.m. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
And then from about 9 until.
So down here, we're paying like $1.24 American per liter right now is the cheapest you can find it.
About 6, you want to stay away, or until about 4:30 actually.
So whatever $1.24 is American converted to Canadian.
Stay out of the sun. And a lot of people, that's why they have a lot of huge malls here, because that's what people do. They go to the malls when it's hot like that. Yeah, Carolina. But my dial here on the wall, that's for the central air that's always on, and it's very comfortable right now. Like I have it cranked way low, but.
Exactly, Yarn.
Yeah, it does. It is depressing staying. I don't mind staying in, but not for like a week at a time. You know, I think it's better to like the tuk-tuk ride. Oh no, Miss Quinn, what are Japanese peanuts? The tuk-tuk? Okay, the only thing I didn't like about the tuk-tuk, there's no AC, but the wind is okay, I guess, but.
And she was too fat to get in and out.
Getting in and out of it, obviously. It's like not very comfortable for your legs. I don't know.
Yikes,
what are you doing
Duncan.
Here? What?
It's getting so expensive.
Oh, you.
Yeah, the 464 is for the cheap stuff.
Sorry. I live in Canada. I want to leave the Western world. My family lives in Morocco. Ah, you're gonna go live there? Forest bathing. Ah, yeah, that's therapeutic. I hear. A wild ride, Julia. What?
What are you doing?
Cat deflection.
So cute.
Look how big her face is, like that picture, a screenshot I showed. It is depressing.
Yeah, when Salah was on a motorbike, right, babe? Did you like it? I don't know how you did it. I would never be able to do it, right, babe? Because I've asked him, I'm like, as a joke, I know myself. Like, I know things I can and can't do, but I'm still going to try.
Imagine
the motorcycle, no. Okay, like, number one, it wouldn't
Okay, I'll stop pausing, but imagine to fly if they charged you by the pound. Yikes, she'd be screwed. Screwed.
I'm like, do you think I can go on that, babe? Just laugh at myself. Seal time me. It's almost seal time.
Yeah, she's trying to turn that seal thing into
I
like
want to go back there. It was fun.
cutesy. Like it's some
It was fun,
cute,
actually.
quirky. Look,
Now that I'm
a
like
seal.
not there, we were there a long time, but like, there's things I miss about it. You know, our hotel room was nice.
Is this asshole trying to actually make it sound like she was in Thailand long enough that she kind of lived there? No. Stop. You're so embarrassing.
We have to take taxis everywhere. But we didn't take the Sky Train. I don't like it at all. You have to stand. I don't know. I like to be comfortable, you know? And like motion sick. So every time it would slow down to the station.
I wish they would, Blue Daisy. That'd be awesome. Like those
stupid buses that take you from one terminal to the next when you deplane.
There's
never any seating available by the time I deplane. So I have to stand and hold those stupid hooks, and I just feel so nauseous by the time I get to the terminal that I'm just like, hey, mistress, you reminded me that I got to get back to gaming. I want to play a game. Yeah, it's getting expensive, Port Angeles. It's about half price of, the tuk-tuk was expensive, the most expensive choice.
Yeah, because he charged you by the pound.
She went, oh, really, Hissy Fits? Yeah. The tiger place was nice, but then after reading all the comments about like the mistreat tigers and like the tiger, like it got me thinking. Like I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. But I didn't think of that before we went. But it was really nice petting a tiger. I have to admit, they're so majestic, you know.
Did she just say it was really nice petting a tiger? Did she really just say that they were majestic? Those poor drugged animals that couldn't even open their eyes. My God, I hate her more and more daily. No.
Those were they were well taken care of.
I don't hate her. I am here to watch for when divine retribution comes swift and sure after her, because you cannot keep throwing this much bad juju out into the universe and not expect it to come back and smack you in the butt.
The TikTok 4-wheelers. Hey, from Malaysia. Hi, Katrina. I want to go there someday.
Yeah, that was terrible. I was so mad.
I don't know. You like scary games, right, mistress? Have you ever played the back room? I've seen a lot of people play that. I don't know if it's like fun or not. But yeah. TikTok's on the tuk-tuk. He was a tight squeeze. Yeah, because he's so tall. Oh my gosh. How are your legs comfortable in that, babe? Mine weren't even, and mine are stubby. I really liked Arab Street. And
Shantal, you were uncomfortable in the tuk-tuk because it required you to bend in the middle, and because of your massive 3-part gunt, you're like a can of Campbell's soup. You have no way to bend in the middle, so you have to lay stiff like a board on the tuk-tuk seat.
In Thailand. And all the fruit. Oh my gosh, the fresh fruit is unmatched. You play the back rooms, Ghostface?
Yep. I hope she's...
one restaurant we went, babe, Marhaba, was so nice.
Yep, she's going to be miserable.
Getting stranded in the rain, and I don't know. It was just really fun. And I did a lot of walking there. A lot. Even though it didn't seem that way. Because I sat out on a few activities, like when Salah would go by himself, but I did do a lot of walking. Remember when we went to the Big Buddha?
Yeah, Duncan, I feel you, because I'm up here, the Portland area. The entire West Coast, even up to British Columbia, has gotten so ridiculously expensive that, $150,000 a year, you can't even survive on it anymore.
The space was enough, really? You should come. It's super affordable. Yeah, that's what I hear. Call of Duty.
Hey, Ennis, welcome. Thank you for being here.
I know, I say that to Julie every time she cries for something. I call her Miskina. Are you Miskina?
Real quick, Ennis, I do drop a few F-bombs. I apologize to everybody in advance. I can't with her anymore, man. Ugh.
It does have IKEA, yes. And it's cool because they have, Arabic furniture, for camping. They have the floor seating, the low tables and stuff like that.
Yeah, yarn.
The tuk-tuk is enough.
Vancouver's out of control, completely.
Call of Duty. Do an IKEA vlog? Yeah, we quickly went into one in one of the videos and one of the mall vlogs we did. But we can do more, yeah, that's no problem. I haven't been fully in an IKEA, like a huge IKEA here. Oh, the back rooms, mistress. You're 6 foot, Renee? Wow, mashallah. Ghost face.
What are you doing?
Listen, do you hear her crunching?
What are you doing?
I can't get over her side profile. I never had a cat that has a smushed nose. They always have like a longer nose. Oh, maybe on Steam only. Really, Carrie? It was a bit scary, but no, it wasn't that bad, I guess. I was afraid to like not be able to get in because I'm awkward, like and fat. Play the back rooms, it would be hilarious. Really? What is it, Neve? You have to message me on Twitch and tell me about it. Shantal was talking about Tuk Tuk and Metro without any fear. Yes, she's so brave. Thanks, babe. You're always my cheerleader. I don't know, mistress. It's supposed to be creepy, but okay, yeah. Who's that wonderful girl? Could she be any cuter? No way.
God.
Who's that wonderful girl?
Cat deflection.
Oh, here comes a suitor. He's so handsome.
Yeah. Same shit, different hit
Just busting
job.
today. Hello.
Exactly, babe.
I want to play Silent Hill.
Babs.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
That's a good game, Carrie. Oh, by the way, I like how my glasses are keeping my hijab from completely covering my face. Another jump scare from the window game. Cooking mama.
This live, Ennis,
what is baked? You can make.
So Ennis, the first one you're gonna watch was the first vlog she put out yesterday morning. The second vlog is the one she put out yesterday evening, and this one that we're watching is the live she did the day before yesterday.
Hot guacamole? I didn't know that. What was I talking? Oh yeah, her smush face. Because when she turns to the side, it's like smush.
Mood swings.
So when she's sitting right in front of me, I go,
Why you have a smush face? Who punched you out? Who punched you? What are you doing? Why are you cute?
I can't handle it. Oh. Can you sing Hanky Panky? I don't know. Is there any non-Haram parts of it? Let me see. Okay.
So this live is from day before yesterday, the one she did in the evening.
It's really bad.
After she did her food haul. This is the live
No, it's all
after
bad.
day before yesterday's food haul.
Some guys like to sweet talk, and others they like to bees. Substitute with bees. Don't take out your handkerchief. I don't want to cry. I just want a hanky-panky guy. Really, Rhonda?
FYI, people that can get kind of loopy, especially if you've got uncontrolled diabetes and your blood sugar gets high, it's almost like they get drunk. So it's like, what is going on here?
Taylor Swift has one song and you fall for it continuously, if you're a fan. What is that? Thank you.
Or do you think this is partly a natural high because she's so excited now that she can sit in a house and stuff her face on camera and not have to be sitting out in a car? Like, is she just excited to be home?
Taylor Swift, her like cliche song, I guess. The doo-wops. What are they saying? Just busting. Thanks for the super chat. The one where the Shake It Off song. Haters gonna hate. It's so true. Like it's so true. No matter what anyone does, if you're in the public eye, you're gonna have haters, and it's just better to shake it off. So that's a true song. Yeah. And she would know. Like I'm sure she has a ton of haters.
I agree.
And I'm one of them.
Julia's in heat again. I
think.
think.
Oh yeah, you were telling me to get the Amnesia package. Yes. I'm like really like. I don't like. You know what I don't like about Amnesia? It like overwhelms me. Is like the panic of having to run away and hide, like in Phasmophobia. No,
I agree, Yarn.
Archer Lady. She reworks one song over and over. Ah, I see what you mean. She reworks one song over and over. People say that about Tool. I used to love Tool. That was like one of my favorite bands ever. One of my like first CDs was Enema by Tool. And
yeah,
I found like their music videos and their music. It does all sound very similar.
Yeah, Duncan.
You know, but I still like Tool a lot actually.
Yeah,
the bunker is better.
Her ego's getting stroked right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that is creepy. Can we play GTA 5? Is that not the newest one, but the one before that? Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. The one we have, right? We have GTA 5, right, babe? Anti-hero. Oh yeah, so we have GTA 5. Why are they? Oh, GTA 6 is not out yet. I'm so not in the loop with anything. I used to watch the E3 conferences just so that I can find out about like things about Fallout. I was so excited for Fallout 4. Anytime there was a new Fallout game. And then I never liked them. Like, Fallout 4 was okay, but after that, like, Fallout 76 is just trash.
Do you think Shantal actually played Fallout 76, or do you think she's just running her mouth because she read a blurb somewhere on TikTok? Huh? She's full of shit.
Oh, I didn't know it works global.
Yep, she's being very careful because of
10
that
years
strike.
old, crazy. 10 years in between games, yeah.
We got about
GTA, okay.
we have about
GTA 6
60
on
days
Xbox
left
One.
before we see the
Okay.
real Shantal come
We have
back.
GTA 5. The only thing I like about GTA 5 is running people over and getting in trouble, but then that doesn't last long. Ivana. No. Oh my gosh. That made me laugh though, thinking about that, just picturing it. Okay, I've had enough greasy pasta for a while. Hey Corey, can we play Resident Evil? Maybe. I can try. I'd scream through amnesia. Yeah, I scream like a guy. Oh my gosh, Rhonda. You didn't know anything about it? That was probably a surprise for you.
Taco Bell, what happened is she said she put up a community post about at the last week of March, and she got a community guideline strike. So she was on a suspension for a week, couldn't community post, couldn't put up vlogs, couldn't anything for a week. So for the last week of March, she lost all of that income. And so her paycheck here in April was very small. And if you get a second community guideline strike or a second strike within 90 days, they shut you down for 2 weeks. And then after that, they yeet your channel. So she's on her best behavior until the 90 days goes by and that strike gets removed.
Reason to Caitlyn Jenner play GTA 5.
Is what we think's happening.
Maybe off now and do gaming live. Oh my gosh. Maybe. But I do want to get off, yeah, soon. Right now, anyways. I want a Mario Beast too. I miss playing Mario 3. Okay, what was your favorite costume in Mario 3 for Mario? I hated the frog one. It was bad. Switch to Twitch. Yeah, maybe I will. I haven't played in a while. I hated Mario. Really, Mr. Snow? Paper Mario is my favorite Mario game. It's so fun. Resident Evil 4.
We're almost
Yeah, I
done
know,
here,
baby, you know the
guys.
whole game, eh?
We have
You're good
about
at it, babe.
5 minutes left and we get to go.
No, the frog was not your favorite. I like the Tanuki suit.
Yeah. We'll get a diabetic arc here sooner rather than later.
You're looking forward to the next Mr. Snowflake. Actually, I don't. I don't know like what miracle happened in my brain. I just stopped caring at all at the fact that people talk about me. Like, I swear. It's so.
That's a lie. She cares very much what people think about her, but she has no shame. And she lives in a hug box, so that's a lie. She's also super self-centered, and her family's patted her ass her entire life, so she's
Weird.
got a very warped
Oh,
sense of self.
Whatever. Miracles happen, I guess.
Yeah, Duncan, she's still got that
Well, I
strike.
watch things probably not because I just don't ever think about it.
That's a lie.
About me. I just have too many other things to waste my time with. So yes, I hope you enjoyed my little hand-me-down, my show and tell. I used to love show and tells when I was growing up, but I didn't have anything really fancy to show, so I used to get like jealous of the kids stuff that had like cool toys.
She's just never happy. She always wants what everybody else has, especially girls. She hates women.
I like talking to you guys, you know.
That's a lie. She just wants super chats and attention.
My couch is an Arabic-style sofa with a mixture of pillows styles. A few of them from the previous couch. Because the pillows are. You can never have too many pillows. Like, I sleep with about. Okay, you guys would freak. I sleep with 3 pillows under my head because I like to be a bit elevated. I hate being flat. Then I have 2.
The reason she can't be flat is because she's 5'1", weighs 500 pounds, 5'1" frame. She's tiny. Well, she should be tiny, but she's 500 pounds. She can't breathe as she lays down. She carries all her weight in her front guns.
I have a pillow, and I have to have a pillow between my knees. So like 5 pillows.
That's because she has a
yeah, it's just my old videos, yeah.
What would be a fupa that has now sagged down, so it's almost a fupa balls. So if she goes to put her legs together, it squishes the fupa balls, and it's probably really uncomfortable. Not to mention the chafing and the sweating. There's probably a lot of irritation and infection going on. You're welcome.
In different positions daily. I'm gonna start trolling you guys. Say hello to Julia. Oh yes.
Good luck getting that out of your mind's eye.
The queen of pillows. Yeah. Pillows from a previous couch. How tacky. Oh yeah. Well, they kind of match. I mean, they still match. Look, the blue with the curtain, the white The beige, the yellow.
Sorry for the
Everything
crunchy
matches.
noise. I'm eating chips. Oh,
Not in a
there.
blanket. Oh
I'm
no,
done.
see, Renee,
Sorry.
I don't even really use blankets much. I'm always hot, so I have the blanket only cover like the middle of my
The
body.
fupa is a pillow. Ugh. No, I need therapy.
Yep.
Oh, where's my
Hi, Allison.
and my chips?
I'm good. Welcome. I'm just getting off.
Oh.
I would do a house, maybe an apartment tour. I don't know. There's some parts of my home that I like private, you know, like my bedroom.
Because it's a
But-
pigsty.
Oh yeah, I got a whole new nice sheet set for my bed.
My
I
bed.
forgot to show you guys that as a gift. Oh well.
For my bed. Because sleeps there alone.
Whenever I have my like room done up with my like 100K plaque and everything,
My room.
then I'll show you guys that. Not yet, Barbara. He will though. Thermostat wars, yes, that's what we do. Yeah, it works globally. Yep. What's in my bag? Yeah, exactly. What's in my hand-me-down bag? You can fit a lot in here.
She's really trying
Okay,
to
guys, I'm
flex
gonna get
that
off because,
Calvin Klein bag.
I don't know. If I do play a game, I'll announce it on the community tab. Look, you can go from oval face, round face.
Yeah, she's as wide
to
as
heart
she is
face.
tall. She's bigger around than she is tall.
Babe, Julie was able to talk when he was in Canada. I didn't tell you the secret. Yeah, right. You would freak out and run away. That would be creepy. Thanks, mistress. Nice seeing you.
Yeah,
And
she's
go facing
bigger
everybody.
around.
She's cute when she meows, eh?
She's bigger
You
around
too,
than
guys.
she
Have a
is
good
tall.
night. I guess that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Okay. All right, guys. Here, let me turn the light on so we can sign off real quick. Hold on. Let's just. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Real quick. For anybody that remembers, hold on 2 seconds. Let me look up a crip walk real quick for you guys, and then that'll be it for us. Hold on. Because we were talking about the crip walk. So for Granny Noodles and stuff that doesn't know what a crip walk is, so crip walk, Snoop Dogg. Okay, let's see. All right, so prepare. Sorry, guys. Is he gonna crip walk? He's not crip walking. Hold on. This is Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, but I want to see him crip walk. Hold on. Okay, here's Ice Cube versus Snoop Dogg crip walking. All right, let's look at that. So for anybody that doesn't know, hopefully, is the volume okay, guys? I guess it doesn't really matter, but here, I think this is Ice Cube versus Snoop Dogg crip walking. So that's Ice Cube crip walking. And this is Snoop Dogg crip walking. It's a gangster walk from LA for the Crips. There's Snoop Dogg. So these aren't the best, like I said, but yeah, Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg both were Crips. And let me see. I mean, I don't really feel like showing anybody else because Snoop Dogg is the Crip walker. It's just, yeah. And here's the crew Crip walk onto stage right here from like 10 years ago. Snoop Dogg. This is just crap. He's just singing the Tom Tom Club. Anyway, that just Google Snoop Dogg and Crip walk, and Snoop Dogg is like, probably the most famous. Though Ice Cube did it way before Snoop Dogg, and they have slightly different styles, but the Crip walk is the Crip walk. So, yeah, he's the king of footwork. But okay, hold on. Let's go like this. Sorry, I know tonight's just been an absolute train wreck. Let's see. It's late. We got to go to bed. It's like midnight here. So, all right, let's say goodbye to everybody. So thanks to everybody for the super chats. Like I said, I'll get a new iPad here, refurbished iPad eventually. Google Snoop Dogg and Crip Walk. And okay, everybody start putting something in chat so I can start saying goodbye. So I will say thank you, Port Angeles, for being here. Thank you, Taco Bell. I see you. Text me. Frosty, thank you for being here. Seafood Pie, thank you for being here. Babe, thanks for being here. Blue Daisy, oops. Duncan, Bunny Melon B, Granny Noodles. I said Frosty, Granny Noodles. Stephanie C, Yarn, thank you for being here. Mischief, thank you for being here. Starlight, thank you for being here. Ennis, thank you for being here. I know Minka was here. Havasu Mom, thank you for being here. Jocelyn's Mom, WSU, go Cougars. Overfear, thank you for being here. Sorry this was so long, and sorry this is crooked. Like I said, we're just going full on white trash, right? Trailer trash. Thank you, Shannon, for being here. Sunshine Country Chicken, thank you. I said Granny Noodles. Babs, Starlight. Okay, I think I got everybody. Blue Daisy. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I said Bunny Melon, Starlight, Shannon. All right, okay. Thank you, you guys. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Have a good evening. Thank you for being here. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll do another live soon. And I promise I'll start making notes again. I'm sorry, I had no notes. I just had no F's to give for Shantal the last couple weeks. So okay, guys. All right, yeah. You guys, I really appreciate everybody being here, and I will see you soon.